Hello, everybody. My name is Becky B, your go-to Palia variety streamer. Are you guys ready to relax and have a good time? You have definitely come to the right place. It's time for us to get cozy, chaotic, and get into the stream. How is everyone doing today? I am back. Okay, I suddenly started feeling tired, like literally right before the stream. But I got like 6 hours of sleep today, and then I went upstairs to hang out with baby for a little bit. And then I made her pancakes for the week because we are out of pancakes, and she really likes her pancakes. So, but I'm doing fantastic. I'm feeling awake, and I'm feeling like I can conquer this little tiny world of ours for a little bit. Buttery crispy crust. Flaky out again. Also, I wonder why they didn't just let him say the crispy crust. Like, were they really like flaky had to be the word? He was doing crispy so well. Like, need to bring vibes then? Are you energized? Oh, I've got enough energy. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some cooking parties. Will be my first one ever. I crashed hard with 2 hours left of stream yesterday. I had been up since. No, you are fine. There was no requirement for people to. Oh gosh, there was no requirement for people to stay the entire stream. Other than me, because I was the one who was streaming. So you've been up since 7. No, I finished stream. I was gonna go walk the dog, and then I had everything ready, and then my husband called and he's like, "Go sleep. I'll walk the dog." I'm like, "Oh, you're just the best person ever." And so I went and took a nap, and I went and cuddled with Seven and Gower. And then I woke up, did a little bit, and then I went to upstairs, hung out with baby and my in-laws for a little while, and then I came back down here. My husband and he's like, "You had such a great stream yesterday. I'm gonna buy chicken." And I'm like, "I'm not gonna say no to chicken." So we had some chicken for dinner. I went and walked the dog, and then my back started hurting. That's why I'm sitting back in my chair, because my back hurts. And I think it's just because of how much was going on. It was fried chicken. It was delicious. It's like baked fried chicken, and the restaurant is so good. So I've been awake 19 hours before passing out. Yep, that sounds like my schedule. Oh, wait, it's the baked Korean. Yeah, it's baked Korean chicken. It was delicious. Delicious. I don't think I'm drinking any water today. Wow. So, but you sent me some Pookie. I'm sorry. I don't have money to send things to the US. It's expensive because of the tariffs. My hubby is loving this Pokemon guess. I said, "Yay, Becky is live." And he was like, "Pokemon time." See, okay, I have really considered, oh, it's Canada? Is it? It's cheaper in Canada. It's actually cheaper to send stuff to Canada. Ain't no tariffs here. Boo. I was gonna say, if I pay money, I can get more Pokemon to appear here. It's only Generation 1, and let me check. I don't actually know if they've opened up the other generations, or if it's still, like, behind a paywall. I would like, I saved it. Which one? Which application was it that does that thing? I don't remember what the name of the website is. It's from a website. I know that. It's a website. Is it this one? I found it! Okay, hold on. Game settings. All. Choose the Pokemon generations. Only Gen free in the free. It's still only Gen 1 is in the free version only. There's only Generation 1. Ugh. I need one that has multiple generations. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I find out. Who's that Pokemon stream overlay? Are there like other ones? Because Generation 1 is fun and all, but we've had the same one for literally ever. Wait, what? Wait, what? No, that's for Pokemon Gaming. I just want to who's that Pokemon overlay. That's not the one that I'm using. But it seems like everything's like for playing Pokemon on as an overlay. That's okay. BS fully paused his show for Pokemon time. I love that. I love that you guys get like so into it. You made Gochujang in their store, right? Like the red label one. I don't. Okay, so fun fact. My husband and I like never cook, and my in-laws cook everything. So if we ever need anything, no make but have. I don't have any gochujang in our house, but I know my in-laws do. So if we ever need anything, we just go upstairs and just take it from my in-laws. Be like, I need eggs, and we just walk up there and go get. Oh my gosh, I left the charger on Snorlax. I just realized I've been putting all my charger stuff on him so that the dog won't get to it. I just realized, you know, he looks fashionable. Let's leave my watch charger on him. It's the charger for my watch. I'm glad I'm on the Twitchies. I am too. I'm glad you guys are here. Let me go ahead and get the Tiki Talkies to join us, and then we will we'll go into Palia and we'll do some. Do they have the red lid kind? I have no idea. I do not know, actually. So I don't like, we go shopping and stuff, but we never get any of. That's the thing, is like I don't hold on. Cooking party is the theme. I don't really go and buy. Oop, gosh, I don't really buy. We don't buy a lot of ingredients for anything. Because, again, if we ever really need anything, I just go upstairs and grab it from my in-laws' house. But I don't cook Korean food. So I don't know what the gochujang looks like, because I literally never cook. I'll cook, like, Western food a lot, but I don't cook Korean food. So if I want Korean food, my husband or my mother-in-law will cook it, and then we'll eat it then. I'm a spoiled housewife, so... we love gochujang in my house. I cook a lot of Korean food. I was gonna say, for anyone who doesn't know, gochujang is red pepper paste, and it's very, very common in Korean cuisine. And I know I eat it a lot, but I just don't know. I don't cook. I'm spoiled. My mother-in-law spoils me. Hey, Green Tea, welcome on in, Boo. Welcome. It's going to take a hot minute for my bot to recognize that Tiki Talkie has joined us. So if I miss some comments on the Tiki Talkie, just give it a second and we'll get into it. I barely cook and I live alone. When I lived alone, I barely cooked. The only times I've lived alone, I was really close to my mom. So my mom just cooked for me. So it costs so much and not so spicy. My mom's sends it to me and in like 10 tubs of it at once so I can make the kimchi correctly. Yeah, when we make kimchi, so my family, we do like make kimchi once a year, but like this year we didn't help because of the baby, and then last year I didn't help because anything that had like red in it made me want to puke because I was pregnant. So it's been like 2 years since I've actually made kimchi. And but we do every year, and my mother-in-law, she prepares everything for the kimchi. So I put the paste on the leaves and called it good. But she prepares, so what happens is my mother-in-law prepares all the sauce and everything for kimchi. And then my father-in-law helps soak the cabbage leaves, like the cabbage in kimchi, like the whole heads of cabbage, throws it in there. And then when it's time to actually make the kimchi, that's when, because of how long and how hard it is to make kimchi, my mother-in-law basically makes the sauce and everything, and then the rest of us have to be the ones to actually we have to actually cook it. So like not cook it, but like we have to do the hard work of like getting the paste and applying it to every single cabbage leaf. So yeah, that's what I have. 40 quart pot of kimchi. Really? I'm gonna say my family is the type of family where upstairs we have kimchi fridges. So they have multiple kimchi fridges. and they just chill upstairs, and we get kimchi that way. Okay, hold on 1 second, really quickly. It's all for the bakery too. Wait, kimchi for a bakery for baked foods? Oh, I need to go get one of. Hold on, I need to go get one of my snowmen because Wait, I have a snowman. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna say I'm really. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I'm really upset that I took one of the snowmen here. He needs to be here. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. I don't think I'm missing a snowman. Yeah, I think I have a snowman everywhere that I want a snowman to be. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I need to go place. We also need to give away plushies too. We still have 22 plushies to give away. I also need to go over to the plushie plot. Hold on 1 second. I have more loading lag. I have more plushies to place. But then wherever the golden potato pod was supposed to be my potato pod. Did I accidentally give it away? I had a golden potato pod at one point. Oh, there it is. This one is actually a gift for me. So I'm taking it back. It's mine. Yes, we're cooking today. We're just going to cook. I don't have many ingredients today, but I promise I won't burn items. Yeah, you guys, if you don't have a lot of ingredients, you can just oven. It doesn't bother me one bit. I think we have 2 of these. No, is it 1 or 2? Don't we have another one of these? Yeah, there's one right there. Okay. We got 2 of these now. 2 of the mushrooms that'll be in the restock. I think it's actually kind of fun to leave all the plushies out here like this so that they can be a part of the restock. So you guys can see like what is coming soon. It's like coming soon to a surprise box near you. That's a ton of kimchi. I just buy kimchi at either the Korean church rummage sale or Paldo World. I just go upstairs as we make croquettes and we add kimchi to them. Oh, good morning, Haley. Welcome on in. I was gonna say we make a crap ton of kimchi. Like, we make a crap ton of kimchi. But the reason we make a crap ton of kimchi is because the kimchi is not just for my in-laws. It's for my in-laws. It's for my, it's for my husband and I, my in-laws, my sister-in-law's family, and my brother-in-law that hopefully will have a family very, very soon. So it's like a lot. There's a lot of kimchi that we have. Hello. I didn't even know you came onto my plot. I'm not gonna lie. You scared me for a second there, boo. I didn't realize you were on my plot. I didn't realize anyone came to my plot. Hi. Everyone and their mother. Yeah, basically anyone in the family have the ability to go and grab kimchi from my in-laws. I think the cupcakes, I don't know if the cupcakes were a present for me or not. So I'm just going to put them out here until someone comes in and is like, no, that was supposed to be for you. So I'm going to throw them there. And then I'm going to throw the rainbow fish inside my inventory. If anyone wants rainbow fish booze, you're going to get rainbow fish. You're going to get so many rainbow fish. I just want you to know that. I should open these. Okay, not bad. Not bad. And then I have so many plushie pools. It's insane. Throwing that in there. Okay. I gotta do some house chores first. Lame. Gotta do a couple house chores first. And then we're gonna go, we'll do a little bit of a cooking party. Wait for the majority of our regular booze to come in. And then we will give away some more plushies. We still, surprisingly, still have a lot of boxes. But after, I just want everyone to know, after these boxes disappear, and when we do the restock, every box will only have 1 plushie after that. There was 2 plushies for the special event that we did yesterday, and I put 2 plushies in every boxes, but once these boxes are gone and we restock, there'll only be 1 plushie in every box. Do you want them? Wait, what are you asking if I want? 6 of what? I haven't found Dad making kimchi yet. He started pickling a bunch of veggies and keeps talking about pickling cauliflower. I'd pickle cauliflower. It's not bad. I think it's actually really good. Oh, the rainbow fish? I technically don't need rainbow fish, but if you want to get rid of them, you are so welcome to. I'll take them. If anyone wants to get rid of their rainbow fish, I will take them. But let me see. Oh, it's prism. The prism. I have 30. And that's 30 here. I still have probably like 10 around my plot as well. So Ambassador is asking you. Well, either way, I can, if you just want to take them off your hands because you just don't want them anymore, I will take them and just randomly give them to people. All right, I'm gonna head to Killabah real quick. The bad habit. I'm sorry, I'm kicking everyone off. I gotta go do all the house chores and stuff, and I gotta make sure I have enough ingredients for everything. Let me take off my watch. Ugh. I cannot wear my watch when I go live. It's... I have a question. Can you buy another plot just to store things? Yes. Yes, you can. Because, I think every plot has a certain amount of things that you're allowed to put on the plot. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I'm pretty sure it's not... The amount of things that you have is not for all of your plots. It's for one singular plot. Because if it was for all your plots, then there's no way I'd be able to have my competition plot. So you can buy another plot and just throw everything on it if you want to. That's valid and 100%. Go for it. Live your best life. You have almost 1K starred apples and I never use them. I'm hoarding. I started feeding them to my animal. Oh, I should go check on my animals. Yes, thanks. Of course. Ask. You guys are all welcome to ask any questions that you have. I'm not gonna get upset with you being like, well, that's an obvious question. I don't care. Ask any question you want. Nothing bothers me. I am an open book. I'm gonna buy salt today. I'm just gonna buy some salt. Just a little bit of salt. Don't mind me. It's 50K for a new plot. Yep. But if you... What we're gonna be doing today is... I want to do cake party first to make some cake money for anyone who wants cake money. And then after that, I would like to do any focus food type stuff. Let's buy some mushrooms. Okay. That seems good. Buy some of this. I'm just buying stuff just so that I have it. So I can participate. What do we need to bring? For a cake party, we need milk, we need flour, we need apples, we need, freaking frack. I can't remember everything we need for a cake party. We need, if you have nothing, we need bakers. Anyone who doesn't have anything wants to start the recipe, we need someone to start the recipe. Blueberries. I'm broke and hungry. Me laughing because Becky and I have the same amount of coins, basically. Sweet leaves. I got a lot of sweet leaves, though. I'm pretty sure I got a lot of sweet leaves. I'd like to be the designated cake baker. All right, Ellie has baking abilities. Milk, eggs, flour, apples, and sweet leaves. Okay. I wasn't 100%. I couldn't quite remember. Oh, I think I left the RTB there because I gotta go put it back in my shrine. You have star apples. It's okay. So, what we end up doing is whoever's the one who starts off with the recipe, we specifically do starred. So if you have starred level, it'll throw in starred level. If you don't have starred level, then it'll just throw in whatever. By Sprouts, you don't need it. I just have it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I was just grabbing stuff in case we wanted to do something else. Wrong button. I always press the wrong button when I do that. Main base, please. Thank you. Hello. Stream was fun yesterday. I'm so glad you had a lot of fun. I'm glad that everyone had fun because I did feel really, really bad not being able to give out mystery outfits, but I'm glad even without spending money, we were still able to have a really fun time. So, maybe I've missed, and you had the flu and I spent the last week recovering from that, but I'm happy to be back. Hope you as well. Love the hair color, Becky. Thank you. And I'm hoping that you're feeling a lot better. And don't even worry about it. If you miss a stream or two, I'm not gonna be upset about it. Don't worry. Him. Wait. I'm trying. I'm trying. Kim over on the TikTokies. Hi. Are you going to play? Okay. I need, okay, hold on. This needs to be announced because Nguyen? I'm so sorry. That was not where I was going with that, apparently. The new Pokopia, the new Animal Crossing-like Pokemon game. I want you all to know how much I want to play. This is why I cannot. This is my Switch. It is a Switch 1. You cannot play the Pokopia game, whatever it's called. Pokotopia, whatever it's called. I have a Switch 1. I do not have the money to spend $500 to get a Switch 2 to spend another however many other amount of money it takes to buy the actual game, which I'm sure is a pretty freaking penny. As who wants to donate for Becky to Switch 2? See, the thing is, what hurts me so badly is the amount of money we made yesterday. I could buy a Switch 2 with it. However, I need to save my money for the plane ticket. And then after I buy a plane ticket, then I need to save my money to buy a laptop so that when I'm in the US, I can stream. And then after that, I need to save money for spending money in the US. And unless someone wants to give me like about $6,000, I can't afford I can't afford a Switch 2 right now. I have so much FOMO. I have so much FOMO because I want to play that I am a huge, in case you can't tell by everything in my background, I am a huge Pokemon fan. I love Pokemon more than anything. But I need to save money to go back home this year, and I have other responsibilities. I can donate 10K now. Don't test me. Stop it. Don't do that. I hope your recovery goes well. Yes, we all hope your recovery goes well, Tax. And I hope that you feel a lot better. Nintendo needs to sponsor Becky. Yes, please. I love Pokemon so much. I really, 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 really want to play it so freaking badly. You have no idea. Especially since it has so many wonderful reviews. And everyone's like, this is the best game ever made. It's better than Animal Crossing and everything. And it's like, I want to play it so bad. I want to play it. You have no idea how badly I want to be irresponsible and just buy it. But I'm trying to be an adult. I'm a mom now. I have to think about the things. And what's really important is that my daughter go and meet her family back home. That is more important than me playing a Pokemon game. So I will probably not be playing that game anytime this year. But I want to know that I really wish. Just buy it once. Just buy it once mentality is what causes me to not be the adult that I need to be. So, no, you would hate me for it, so I won't. Yes, I will. I bought the Switch 2 just to play Pokopia. And yes, it was a hole in the pocket afterwards, but worth it. I know it's worth it. And I really, really, really wish that I could buy it. But if I didn't have any intention of going home this year, I would definitely buy it. I'd tell my husband, I'm like, this is a great investment into my streaming career because I know a lot of you guys would really like me playing it because you guys know how much I love Pokemon. And it's Pokemon plus cozy vibes, which is just like exactly what we do here. But again, if we weren't trying to raise money to go home, we literally just did a stream yesterday to try to help raise money for me to go back to the US. I can't go and just spend $500 on a Switch and then everyone feel okay about it. Like I need to have priorities, and priority number 1 is to get the money for my plane ticket, then to get a laptop, then to get another like $1,000 probably to spend money while I'm there for 2 months. And then maybe after that, maybe we can think about it. So mine knows better just by how much I want to play. I want to play it. I want to play it more than anything. My man just bought a Switch 2 and I yelled at him for spending the money. It's expensive. It's so expensive for a Switch 2. Happens. It's not about if, it's just about when. Yeah, I'll play it eventually, just not anytime soon. It won't help this year, but if you could buy one Can't you write it off on your taxes as a business expense? I can write it off as a business expense, but not the whole entire thing. Because I do use my Switch for personal use a lot of times too. So I can't write off the entire purchase. Plus, yes, I can write it off for next year's taxes, but I still need the money for it this year. So that would be the thing. I understand you completely. I think it is indeed so much more important. Yeah. You asked your hubby yesterday that, we should be encouraging you to wait until post-US trip and laptop. Yeah. After I get those, a shiny Charizard plushie. That's cool. I was going to say, after those expenses have been expensed, then I will consider buying. So the big thing is my husband doesn't want me to buy a Switch because he knows that I barely use my Switch, but it's still like he would understand if I'm able to make the money to purchase it. He would be very understanding of me getting a Switch for the use of this game. But again, I have to be a responsible boo, unfortunately. But use it as a stream you use it off stream for honey lure hunting, so it's technically that's working offline. I also just play games sometimes. I sometimes just get bored and just start playing games randomly. So I don't only play Palia. I have other games on my Switch. Very jelly of your ladybugs. Oh, thank you. Imagine if Palia and Pokemon did a collab for one patch where you would get Pokemon plushies. I would cry. I would cry every single day. Every single day. Remember when Meowser thought I was your hubby? That was pretty cute. I've been playing for 3 weeks and I love this game, girl. This lovely girl gave me 11 ladybugs. I am not emotionally attached to my ladybugs. If anyone ever wants, I'm a little bit emotionally attached to my RTBs over here. Like anything that's on this shrine, I'm emotionally attached to. Anything that's away from the shrine, minus the snowmen, because I didn't know what to do with them. These are my ladybugs. They go very, very far, and I just keep getting more and more of them, so I just keep placing them around. They're eventually going to go around my whole plot. But I'm not emotionally attached to them, so if anyone wants them, you just tell me, and I will give you them. I think it's these and, like, my snowmen I'm emotionally attached to. So, I want to steal them. Though they're so cute. You're not stealing them. I'm literally going to give them away. I don't mind giving them away. After you finish placing them, I would love some ladybugs. Yeah, you can have some. Okay, but we save money, come to the US, and maybe in the future you can get a Switch 2 on sale. That's also that could be a possibility, a Switch 2 on sale. I want to play that game more than anything in this world. Try to parkour on your plot and your server is full. My server is full. It literally just said that the server was winding down and gave me a server winding down message. I'm happy to see you again. Good to see you guys too. Good to see you guys too. Anybody who wants to come to my plot right now, it's sad. It's sad I can't get a Switch 2. Come to my plot, boos. For cooking. No, it's not here. Starts here, right? Where's the cake? Right here. No, I'm sorry. For cooking. Where do we start? Oh, it's over here, right? We have to start it on here. Yeah, celebration cake. So celebration cake, we need butter, eggs. Oh, I have so much butter. Oh, wait, I gotta go see my ranch animals. Guys, do whatever you want. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Anyone want to come and feed my ranch animals? The server, so Allie, they have a new thing that when there's not a lot of people in the server, it'll tell you like servers winding down. Do you want to switch servers so that you have a chance to be with other people in the game? It's a new update that they did like an update or two ago. So there's the cake recipe. Okay, yeah. Full super phone. Wait, probably why it said it's false because they're closing the server. Yeah, I was gonna say. I really hate that they are essentially making the Switch ones obsolete. Well, okay, my biggest question too is if I get a Switch 2, will all of my games and all of my saves from my Switch 1 be able to go over to my Switch 2? Does anyone have food for my animals? If we don't have food right now, what we can do is we can make some focus food and give it to them. If you guys have food for them, come bring them food. They're hungry. And I have nothing. I am Jon Snow. I really want to get my flower booze over here. You. Select. 4 elderwood lotuses? Dang. Oh, that's so cool. I get elderwood lotuses from these ones. Makes me see, why can't I collect from... Did I already collect from you? Did you move that quickly? Wait, you have an elderwood boo on your head. Give me your things. That wasn't an elderwood lotus. You bought a Switch 2 for Christmas, and yeah, you can transfer. So my saves will transfer too, correct? Because that's really important, is that my saves do. Your emotes look so cute, Boo. I absolutely adore them. You did so amazing with them. I think so. I was playing a PS2 game on the PS3, but you can't do it the other way around, if that makes sense. Yeah. Goots give elder flowers and heart drop lilies too. Yeah, well, that's why I assumed that this one would get a heart drop lily, because... head. Oh, what do you guys give me? You guys give me honey? Thank you for the huge emotes, by the way. Look at all the honey. Also, they need love, guys. These boos need love so badly. Using the system transfer feature during the initial setup is the best method. Migrates all the data. Alternatively, you can download saves via Nintendo Switch Online. Oh, okay. One day I might have the money for a Switch too. So I can play the best Pokemon game that... Literally the most highest rated Pokemon game that has ever been out in the history of ever. And I can't play it. And I'm really, really upset about it. I am more upset than I should be. I shouldn't be so upset. I should accept the fact that I have no money. And that I am not doing good enough in my field to have money. I should just accept that, because that's my problem. That's the ladybug glasses and other house objects. Oh. How did you go yesterday in terms of plane ticket? We raised a lot of money. We did raise a lot of money for the ticket. It was definitely a good chunk of money that we raised. Do you give me milk? What do you give me? Clams? Oh! What do you give me? Eggs. Okay. Sorry, I'm just taking and I'm not giving. I don't have... Wait, can I feed them with things that I've been given? I feel like I should feed them. Wait, is anyone coming over to level up their ranching? If you want to level up your ranching, tell me and I'll stop touching them. You host parties? For what? And you province amazing. Is your son Journey too? I love his comment earlier today. Zane is probably still asleep right now, so gonna get my eggs BRB, cooking, hunting. I am asking anyone who wants to feed my animals, and then we're gonna be cooking. So let's give mushrooms. That's kind of cute. Can I feed? Oh, I can give you guys honey. Oh, that gives you like nothing. What about milk? Gives you like nothing. Do you want a mushroom? Gives you like nothing. You are gonna get all of the honey. It sounds like I'm hurting him. There you go. I have to join you sometime. I've been farming ingredients. Yeah, you guys, again, I'm just kind of waiting and seeing if anyone wants to feed all of my ranch animals. Because if you feed other people's ranch animals, you can level up that way. But, okay, you guys are definitely here to feed them. Okay. And then after we're gonna cook. Sorry, I think I'm not 100% awake. Hey! Hi there, hey hey. You're a cutie patootie, hey hey. I love you. Dry carrots. I could help, but I sold all of my food. Don't even worry about it. Main barn is fed. Hi, Amber. You're so cute. You're so cute. Okay. And we had chickens in Palia. I really need to get back into it. Boo, there is a lot. There is a lot that is this game now. I 100% recommend you getting back into the game. There's a lot to do now. There's so many things to do, and like, there's just, since the updates, they have really gone all out in changing the game. So 10 out of 10 for anyone who's left because they like ran out of things to do. I'd come back just to like see what it's like, because there's just been so many updates. I'm like, wait, there's no one in here. I don't have babies. That's why. Also, so today's stream is not going to be a super long stream. I might just stay for a little while. But I plan to go live tomorrow. I'm going to make my schedule tonight after stream. And then I got to make some thumbnails, so which is why I'm not going to stay on super, super late. But, I got so burnt out. That's valid. Valid. Do I eat now or after this catering? It's almost 7. Eat now. Because then you won't be hungry later. That's what I think. But yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of things after stream, and then only because like I'm not super exhausted, but I feel like I'm not super energetic today because of how long we streamed yesterday. I was like, I'm not feeling horrible, so I might as well just come on stream. I've got some plushies to give away to you guys. I have a lot of things that I still need to redeem. We are redeeming the cooking party from yesterday's stream, so I still have to give you guys 2 hunts, gem collection or competition. And Demi sent me a message about a different competition she wants to try out. Then I owe you guys plushies, and I owe you guys like, I think 7 decks of Pokemon cards from yesterday that I didn't get to today. So, I've been up for 5 hours. Oh my goodness. Do we think we will ever get a flour mill to turn our wheat into flour? I have 200 wheat and 6 flour. That'd be an interesting concept. We had daylight savings here. I'm all messed up and tired. Oh, wait. What country are you in? I was going to join for cooking, but I'm almost dozing. Wait, was that U.S. daylight savings or different country daylight savings? Because I switch my time depending on the daylight savings in the U.S. Let me just go Google that. When is daylight savings? Yeah, U.S. Wait, what? What time is it in the U.S. right now? That's a dumb question. There's so many different. Oh, you guys are now only 1 hour behind. So now I'm on later? Or earlier for you guys? Honestly, I might just stick to a 10 o'clock. I might just stay to 10. It's like 10 a.m. Candy. You were on later for me today? Oh, I was an hour later. It was usually 8, now it's 9. I also lost an hour. This is later. Later. Do you guys like it later? Daylight savings end in the U.S.? Yes. Normally you were getting on at 8 today because of the time change. You got on at 9. When did you guys change the time, and why didn't anyone tell me? You guys didn't tell me that the time changed. Oh, it happened today? Okay, that makes sense. I was like, what the heck, guys? No one even said anything to me. It was over last night. Wait, we can still DM you without friending. Okay, so Demi is somebody who I got together with because I had Demi had some ideas for different things that we can do for the stream, and so that's the reason why we're DMing each other. But I don't normally add people. It's just because we're collectively doing things for the stream. So, it just happened. We were asleep, Becky. Well, you know what? No one warned me. Okay, no one warned me it was happening. Daylight savings had to put the clocks forward an hour. That's annoying. I'm so glad they don't do daylight savings in Korea. But again, question. Do you guys like me going on later, or do you want me to stick to the same time that we used to stick to? The only reason I knew was happening is that my coworker announced remembering to switch your clocks last night. There's always somebody who announces it, and it's a blessing. A blessing. You stop it, Callie. Stop it right now. I need to also need to find your server easier. That helps me too. I wish we would do away with it. It's so annoying. Oh, no one pays attention to daylight savings until it happens. Literally. I'm in the US and I didn't even know until this stream. But I personally like the later stream. Okay, so the later time seems to work for everyone. The only downside is if I do this later stream and then when daylight savings happens in the US again, it'll go back to earlier. The only reason I don't want to switch to starting at 9 p.m. instead of 10 p.m. is because if I have to start at 9 p.m., then my husband has less time to do everything at nighttime. So I like sticking to, I started stream today at 9 p.m. Korean Standard Time, and sticking to the 9 p.m. is really comfortable for me and for Baby B and everything, because it's about the time I would give Baby over to him anyways. So, and it means that I would have to, right now, I walk the dog around 8:30, and then I start getting ready for stream about 9:30, and then I stream at 10. But if we did everything at 9, then I have to walk the dog at like 7:30, and that's so early to walk the dog when I had just walked him at like 12. So, I'm glad our phones changed automatically, but I have all the alarm clocks and oven clocks are changed. Oh, yeah, see, we do have one clock. We have one clock that's up on our wall, but other than that, like, the only clocks we have are like my watch and my phone. And you know what's really cool about technology is that when you travel internationally, that stuff, once it logs onto the Wi-Fi, it switches automatically to that time zone, and it's beautiful. Aussie Daylight Savings ends in a... Oh, so it hasn't ended yet? Oh. It was included in the library closing announcement. Sadly, it takes a federal level agreement for a state to quit daylight savings. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Okay. We're not feeding. No one's feeding. So because no one's feeding, I'm just going to start feeding so that we can get the cooking party started. Eat all of the honey. Okay. Because I can't just like walk away from them now. You're hungry? Collect. Would you like some honey? Perfect. And love? If you sticking to the current Korean schedule, I don't like getting up at 5 a.m. for stream. I feel so... that's another reason why I think like it's good for me to stay. Again, the only downside is that when it does come time for... I shouldn't get rid of those mushrooms. When it comes time for the US to go back to what they were doing, then I will not be starting stream at 11. That's never going to happen. I'm never going to start stream at 11 because then I'd have to stay up I'd have to stream until 2 a.m. And right now, my streaming schedule, like, I am tired at 1 a.m. And I mean, I do sometimes stream until 2 a.m. if we do an extra long stream. But, like, I can live through it. It's not that big of a deal. I don't have the energy level to be actively awake for a stream that lasts until 2 or 3 in the morning. I can't. I can't. I refuse. Drink some of your milk. Beautiful. Take my love. First week of April. Oh, that's so weird. It's so funny that it's like different for every country. But then I heard some parts of Canada also stopped doing daylight savings, but not all parts of Canada, which is also kind of funny. You're so cute, baby B. Drink some milk. You need it to grow big and strong. I switched my clocks a day earlier with Addie, so I felt so bad though. Oh Oh, gosh. No, wrong button. I was going to say, that just always, honestly, it's just, I think it's so dumb. Because then, like, there's some older people who don't care for, like, technology. Like, it's so annoying to them for us to do this, where all of their clocks they have to manually change the time. And it's like, they might be late for something. Or, like, they might be late for medicine or what have you. I don't know. Either way, I don't think it's fair. And we should stop doing it, is my TED Talk. Domestic terrorism. There we go. Oh my gosh, you eat so much. Your Will Smith trufflet is so cute. Thank you. I was going to say X came over and made them all shiny. So they shine bright like a diamond. And it makes me full of joy. Drink your own milk. That was a lot of milk. But you're going to go big and strong. Okay. Oh, I'm stuck. Did I get all of them? Scar. Did I get you? Yep. Did I get you, Pumbaa? Yep. Bluey. I think I got Olaf. Will Smith is adorable. I would like to run around with Will Smith. Okay, I think I got all of them. Moving on to the next pen. He was like, why the hell am I here at 1 a.m.? I think it's so dumb that we do daylight savings. There's really no rhyme or reason to it anymore. There was in the past. I will give you that. In the past, it was pretty necessary. My gosh. You're gonna eat all of the honey. You literally ate all the honey. All right. You guys are gonna have mushrooms now. In the past, it was relevant because of, like, when it comes to farming and stuff, like, that makes sense. But we don't... The average American / whatever country is doing it no longer needs to run off that schedule. If they want to, they can just wake up early. The rest of us aren't doing that. The bee was so cute. Thank you. All of my boos are just freaking adorable, and I love them. Okay, I guess you guys are getting mushrooms. All the float mushrooms that I'm going to regret giving you. Drink some milk. Okay. Can somebody give me something? Do I have... Oh, okay, look. Young DD. Of course you don't have any freaking... Okay, I'm gonna have to feed you guys later because nobody is giving me anything to feed you with. And they're all hungry and they don't want to give me anything. Do you have anything for me? No, of course you don't. What about you, honey? Nope. I can't feed you if you guys don't give me things to feed you with. It is dumb. We needed it for farming. We don't anymore. Yeah, exactly. We don't need it for farming anymore. Okay, I'm going to make a bunch of food and I'm going to come back to you guys. All right, I'm heading back to the cooking plot. I argue that medication administration can legally be given an hour before or an hour after scheduled time. Oh. No, move the clock so you'll always you've always been on at 6. I've always been on at 6 for you. Oh, okay. Are we cooking? Were you guys waiting for me? Let's make some cakes. Anyone can join us. Do anything. Anything that you can do, do it. And if you need more things, I can help. Do whatever you need to do. Oh my gosh, I do need to change it to a cooking outfit, don't I? Okay. My hair is wrong. Hold on, I'll be right back. And there's no mustache. Hold on. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, 7. Oh, okay, okay. Excessive veggies from my trunk and feed them. Oh, see, I don't... Oh, maybe I should change her hair now. Because now my hair, it's not that long. Is this like my hair? Should I change the color? I'm going to be coloring it orange, guys. I decided to color my hair orange. So I'm doing the natural orange at some point this month. That needs to be pink. There we go. Save outfit. Confirm. I feel better. Yeah, trippy. You know what? Live your best life. I'm live whenever I'm live. Add ingredients. An ingredient. Okay. Make. I got you, booze. I'm helping. Make. Whatever time that may be, that's when I'm live. Yay! Good job. Did that work for everybody? Let's do another. As long as everyone had a roll, then I'm happy. I'll do the jelly filled because I think I'm the only one doing this right now. If everyone has another job to do, I can do this, but I also don't need to because I think this one, yeah, this one doesn't require any ingredients. Does somebody have a lack of ingredients and want to do this job? If not, I'll do it. I can help with ingredients too. If anyone wants me to do something and contribute more, I can do the things. And also, anyone who wants to join us are more than welcome to join. You guys are gonna hate me, but I'm about to eat one of these. Oh my gosh, look at my focus. You got a Schmoll plushie? Let's freaking go. That's amazing. Which Schmoll was it? I want the cute Schmoll. We're gonna do hunting next weekend. Next weekend, we're gonna do gem contest and hunting. And then today, I'm gonna try to give some plushies away today. The pink one? Oh, okay, like the one we got yesterday. It won't let me click it. Oh. Cool. We'll keep doing birthday cakes until we get bored, and then we'll switch it up to something else. Oh, you can do the pink frosting? Oh, okay. I'll just add stuff. Again, if you run out of ingredients, let me know. I have plenty of ingredients. Can I have a Becky plushie so I can hang with it? Yes, you can. Everyone, all VIPs get a Becky plushie. Life size. That you can keep in your home. If you squeeze its hand, it says things like Lordy Lou and what the frackers. And when it has motion sensors, so when you walk into the room, it says, "Hey, boo." But specifically, whenever Callie gets theirs, it will move its hands to sign "Bool." That's what the Becky plushie is gonna be. And I'll fight. I'm fighting to put the cover on and my body pillow. Yes. What the frickin' frackers? Exactly. That's what it's gonna say. What the frickin' frackers? When does it arrive? It will. So it's a little bit on back order. So it's gonna be. Oh, did you guys see there was like a post of like people in like the Middle East? There was a Middle Eastern country. I don't know which one it was, but there had been like conflict in their country for so long that when they oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm talking. Sorry. That's my fault. When they ordered Nokia phones, but because their country was in war, it was put on back order, and it literally, the Nokia phones like arrived last year. All of the Nokia phones, and I'm not talking about modern, like, you know, the Nokia bricks from most of the millennials' childhood. That's what arrived. The Nokia bricks arrived. That's basically the back order you're gonna get with this one. You want a company? Usually Saturday works for me. Next Saturday is my nephew's birthday, so I'll be out of town. So, oh no, not the bricks. Yeah, that was how far the back order was. That the Nokia bricks arrived. That is basically what you will end up with the Becky pillow. It'll say Lordy Lou, what the frackers, and what do I say on a stick? I say that sometimes, like. Oh, what? I usually say something on a stick. What is this something on a stick I always say? And why can't I remember it right now? phone I had was a Snake game. Oh, that Snake game was beautiful. I used to play the crap out of that. My stepdad had a Nokia brick, and the Snake game was everything to me. I loved that game so much. Yay! Mike. Give it time and you'll say it. I know, I was like, oh. Do I say, is it holy crappers on a stick? That's what I say, holy crappers on a stick. Why do I say these things? Like, crap, oh, crapadoodles. That's a new one. That's one of my new ones I say, crapadoodles. Crapadoodles on a stick. I do that. That one's, crapadoodles is a new one. I don't know, again, I don't know why I started saying these, but it was my way of trying to make it really funny to not swear, because I didn't want to swear on stream. I do sometimes swear on stream, but I wanted to make it more fun as to not swear on stream. And so I was like, okay, well, I got to find things. And I also don't like saying like, because I am a religious person, I try my best not to say, oh my God. And so that's why it's, oh my gosh, or oh my goodness gracious. I always try to add something that is not, that's not like things that would consider like not good to say or swears. So that's why I'm like, oh my goodness, oh my gosh. I do, okay, that one I do in person. But I think the ones on stream is, oh my Lanta. You know, surprise, you know, that's, you know what, Megs? That's actually really surprising that I've never said, oh my Lanta. You'd think that that would be something I would say. So, not me cursing like a sailor in front of chat. No, it's fine. I was going to say, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know if you guys realize it. So, on stream, I don't like to swear. That's a big one. I don't like swearing on stream. However, in person, I stream a lot and I swear a lot, but not together. Son of a sea biscuit is my grandma's go-to. Son of a sea biscuit. That one's cute. I love that. Son of a sea biscuit. Girl, we sailors together. Exactly. We sailing off into the sea with all the swears that we can find. Like, we sailing off going like, fuck, 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 fuck. Like, it's a beautiful scene. And then there's just like an overlay of like a sunset as the boat is going around and we're just fuck, 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 fuck. That's what I see us sailing off into the sea as sailors together. It'll also do a son of a biscuit eating bulldog. Son of a biscuit eating bulldog. My nephew says crapsicles. I have said that one. I know I don't think I say that one often, but crapsticles and crapstream and craptown. Crapsicles, I will definitely say. Like crapsicles on a stick, I would probably I don't know what started the on a stick. I don't know where. It's not like I got these from real life. I don't know where I got these from. I just started saying them. Lordy Lou was my way of trying to not say, oh Lord. So Lordy Lou sounds a little bit better. So I try to say that. What's your name in Palia? Becky space the letter B. Becky B. You should be able to see most of it right here on my screen. It's like right there. You should be able to see most of it. Honestly, let me fix that so you guys can just see my whole screen on the Tiki Talkies, because I don't know why I don't just let you see the whole screen. Hold on. Not video capture, game capture. Let me just... There we go. Oh. I just want to bring it up a little bit. Oop. How's that? Now you can see the whole thing. An ingredient. Sorry, I'm still here. Are you a fan of Jeff Dunham? He's got jalapeno on a stick. Yes, Jose jalapeno on a stick is my favorite. In Jeff Dunham's, all of Jeff Dunham's, all of them, out of all of his puppets, Jose jalapeno on a stick is literally, like, he's one of my favorites. You're gonna add me? Add me, boo. Do it. Do it right now. If you don't do it, I will be personally insulted if you don't add me. Thank you. Assuming that's you. 9 a.m. It's 9 a.m. for you? Oh, okay. Oh, are you in the same time zone as Texas? Okay, then 6, I was right. I was gonna say, I know Texas time zone because I have family that live in Texas. I love seeing him and his I love Peanut. Peanut is cute. Peanut's really cute. And then Ahmed. Ahmed, I love Ahmed. He is so funny too. I really, really adore Ahmed. And then Jose, because Ahmed, I think, is it Ahmed or Peanut who's rude to Jose? Whoever, I thought it was Ahmed, but I honestly can't for the life of me remember who it was. Focus check. That's a good, I'm going to eat another cake. I'm about to feed my animals cake, guys. They're going to be so happy. Silence! I kill you! Well, Peanut is mean. Ah, okay, okay. I was gonna say, oh gosh, I love Jose. Ooh, gosh, that's not what I want. Live for me at 9 a.m. It's now 10:17. Oh, okay, okay. What the heck am I? Why do I keep? Oh, I know. It was trying to make me place it. 0.35 to the counter, baby. I was gonna say we did put a really good chunk of change into the fund for the plane ticket, by the way. And this week on possibly Wednesday, because I don't want to, I kind of want to take Tuesday off this week. Tuesday and Thursday off this week. So if you guys are okay with me taking Tuesday and Thursday, because I usually stream on Tuesdays. I usually do sponsorship streams on Tuesdays, but I think I'm going to do it on Wednesday instead. But I'm debating because I really kind of want to go back into, part of me wants to go back into Animal Crossing. I got it! I got it, boo! I'm paying attention sometimes. You are so valid. You are so valid in thinking that I wouldn't pay attention to it. You're very valid. You're very valid. Mina took him to a spa 7-Eleven hot dog roaster. Oh my gosh, he's so funny. Okay. When it comes to certain comedy, obviously Jeff Dunham makes fun of many different types of races when it comes to his puppets. But I like that we can do that. Like, it's everyone, like, I like it when we cannot be so serious about things like this. Like, I know people make fun of Americans in Korea. That happens. And when it happens, I'm usually happy about it unless it's malicious. And I feel like the way that he does it isn't a malicious. It's just like nitpicking at different things. But it's not like he doesn't nitpick at people who also like he's got one that's like a white trash dude. I can't remember what his name is. He is it Bobby? No, Bill? I can't remember what the puppet's name is, but he's really hillbilly but Guy. Is that his name, Guy? Hillbilly Guy? That's hilarious. Okay. Bubba! His name is Bubba. Yeah. Freaking love Bubba too. Crocheting is happily lurking and you know what? Enjoy your lurk, crocheting. Enjoy crocheting, Demi. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hi, Antenna. Welcome on, Ian. I was gonna say, that's a big reason why I really, really hope. I'm just gonna keep going, by the way. I don't know if anyone needs recovery time. I'm just gonna keep going. But if you need me to do something, tell me. I have lots of ingredients. I can help. Bubba J. His name is Bubba J. That's right. Okay. Hope everyone is doing well and happy on happy Sunday. Thank you. That's why I'm really excited for the Scary Movie. The Scary Movie, is it Scary Movie 6 coming out or 7? I can't remember which Scary Movie. I'm excited for that because I enjoy the Scary Movie movies. I think they're really funny. I love Sydney and what's her name? Sydney's the white chick. And I can't remember the other girl's name who like beats up Saw. What's her name? Why did I forget? I only know because she's always like, Sydney! Like the way she talks to her. I'm so happy that those two are in this next movie. And I'm so excited for Scary Movie 6. It's going to be hilarious. But I know like a lot of people were like trying to be offended. Brenda, that's her name. I freaking love Brenda. She's my favorite. Brenda is my absolute favorite. Like the one scene where like Sydney is like, help, help, running down the hallway, and like the skeleton is chasing her, and she's like, why did you bring it over here? Like, I was safe and it was only gonna kill you. And then it comes over and she's like, girl, it's just a bag of bones. Like, there's nothing to be scared of. And then they go and like rearrange it. That is my favorite scene. I freaking love Brenda. And so the fact that she's in Scary Movie 6 brings so much happiness and joy to my life. I am so excited for her to be there. Hi, Daddy Karma. Welcome on in, boo. How you doing? Their friendship is probably my favorite thing about the whole franchise. And all of the movie, the only thing that I'm really sad about is that because I've been living in Korea, not all of the scary movies that are being referenced in Scary Movie. Oh, Shorty's hilarious. I freaking love Shorty too. And then who's the guy who's like he's like convinced himself that he's not gay, but he very much is. And he's with Brenda. And like one of the movies he was with Brenda. But he's like, I'm not gay. I'm with women and I love women. But that wasn't Shorty. It's Shorty's friend. He was such a good actor. He was just I honestly want to just go rewatch all the Scary Movies now. Hi, Jessica. Welcome on in. How you doing, boo? But the big thing is, a lot of the movies in the Scary Movies franchise, they're brothers. Wait, are they brothers in real life? That is so funny. I had no idea. They don't even really look that much alike. That's crazy. Or maybe they do. I don't think they look alike, but either way, so the movies in Scary Movie, I know about half of them that were mentioned, but there's like a good portion of them I don't know what they are because they never made it to Korea. Because not all, like a lot of Scary Movies don't make it to Korea, especially if they're like too gory or something. They probably won't come to Korea. So I don't know. I feel like I need to go watch a bunch of Scary Movies so that I can be up to date on all the movies they're going to make fun of. Because I know most of them. I do. Like, I know Megan. I saw Megan. That one came to Korea. And what were the, like, obviously Scream. Actually, I don't even know if I've really seen Scream before, to be perfectly honest. I don't think I've seen the original Scream. Good, just waking up. Daylight savings time screwed me up. I know, nobody told me it was daylight savings time. Literally nobody told me that there was daylight savings time. So, I appreciate that. The defeat the pregnancy pillow cover battle. It's now going. Got a freshly washed cover. Good for you, boo. Good for you. That reminds me, I gotta go throw. So I throw my clothes. I went today. I was like, I'm gonna go before I take a nap. I'm gonna go and wash all my coats because I've been meaning to wash all my coats. I'm pretty sure I can put away one of my winter jackets, so I'm gonna go do that. And so I threw them all in the laundry and then I went to sleep. And when I woke up, laundry was not the first thing I thought about. I went straight upstairs to go see my daughter. And after that, I came downstairs. I'm like, well, since she's not here, I might as well go and make her pancakes. We ran out of pancakes yesterday. Yesterday was the last day that I had pancakes for her. So I'm like, I might as well make her a new batch of pancakes because she really does like her pancakes. But she's not really digging, like, eating the strawberries and the pancakes. So I was like, okay, well, I will just, like, mix strawberries into her pancakes. So instead of, like, banana pancakes, they're banana strawberry pancakes. So I made those for her. They're baby ones. It's literally just eggs, banana, like 1 egg, 1 banana, 2 tablespoons of flour, and a little bit of cinnamon. And I just added strawberries on top of that so that she can get some more fruit in there. And then I think I'm going to ask my mother-in-law if she has any potatoes so I can make her some cheesy potatoes. So like she can have variety to eat. Right now she has pasta. So I'm going to keep giving her pasta to eat for some snacks during the week. But there's like 3 of her meals is rice porridge. And then one of them is like a snack that I put a bunch of just different foods for her to try out. It's like once a day she's trying out different textures. So I made some of that, and right before I streamed, I'm like, oh crap, I went to go walk out the dog, and I'm like, where are all my jackets? I'm like, oh my gosh. So thankfully there was one jacket I didn't wash. So I put some like really, really like, I guess it's like long johns. It's called Heat Tech here, and it was like really, really warm. Hi, Blue Lobster. I put that on. I put my Gengar hoodie on because that's like my warmest hoodie. And then I put that jacket on and walk the dog. And I still need to go and dry my jacket because even though I put it in the dryer, I put it on the padding setting, but I have to do it like 3 or 4 times until it finally actually dries. So, but yeah, so at least one of the Wayne brothers performed stand-up at my local comedy club. Really? That's so cool. I didn't know you liked Jeff Dunn over horror movies. You have become way more awesome now, Becky. Okay, Sapphire, if you look at my content there on the YouTubes, I play both cozy and horror. 7 stream streak. Oh my gosh, Jessica's streaking across the stream. I play both horror and cozy, but I started off as a horror content creator because horror is my #1 favorite. But I do like cozy. It's like, obviously, I'm playing Palia every single weekend. Palia is one of my favorite games. But I do really, really love horror movies. That's probably my favorite. When it comes to, if I have a choice between watching a horror movie and, like, a not horror movie, I will pick a horror movie every time. My husband knows that. Whenever we have time, we usually watch horror movies together. Because I just enjoy. I love me some horror. I should make a cake empire. You should. Woo, streaking. I feel so free. Oh, you guys are funny. Thank you. I just realized over on the TikTokies that someone gave me a heart me, and I appreciate it. I'm so sorry I didn't notice it before. I don't get a message for that. I watched you play Little Nightmares. Yes, I played all the Little Nightmares. I played the DLCs and I played Reanimal. Both. I'm doing a second run of Reanimal with my friend Laura, but Reanimal also, man, that was a good freaking game, guys. I'm so excited for Reanimal DLCs to come out. I don't know how many there are, but I pre-ordered them already because I was that excited. The only thing I didn't pre-order, I should have, but I didn't pre-order the Little Nightmares 3 DLCs. I was honestly not sure. I will probably end up playing them, but I wasn't sure if the game was going to be that good. It wasn't. It wasn't as good as Reanimal. I thought Reanimal was way better, but I also am thinking this week of either doing Phasmophobia or Project Zomboid one day. The server is not winding down. Stay. What do you mean? We have so many people here. What do you mean the server is winding down? What the heck? What? 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 Why can't I start it? What? Hold on. Premium start. Give me a second. Is today International Women's Day? Thank you. What? 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 Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sorry. Just like the server winding down stuff. Same. What? Why can't I start a recipe? I can't use, I think I have to leave and come back, guys. What else can I do without leaving and come back? Can anyone touch anything? I literally can't touch anything in here. Why is that? Unstuck. Maybe it's because the server winding down? That's so dumb. No? Okay. Let's get off the plot and come back, everybody. Ugh. So rude. Doesn't work for anybody. Yeah, I don't know. That's so dumb. I'll wait for everyone to leave and then I'll head out so it doesn't just boot you. To try to fix bugs like that? Wait, it doesn't work for me either to try to fix bugs like that. Yeah, it's so weird. It doesn't let you when the server is closing. How long has the server been? It's been live for 7 hours? Doesn't sound right. Okay. Yeah, just change servers. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave and come back. Read my message from above. Can you retype it? Can you just copy and paste it for me, boo? It's really hard for me to scroll because if people keep typing, my bot will just, like, the bot that I use will just keep going down to the start of the stream. Can you just, like, copy and paste it for me? Yeah, they started making it so you have to switch servers when it pops up. You literally can't do anything. That is so rude. Anyone else have the sleepy time message? It didn't go away until I went to Kilima and out. How long has this server? And this server's been doing its thing. Yeah, the servers get reset so much. It's so dumb. Okay, I can do it now. That's so stupid that they don't let you do it. So, like, we're closing the server. You're not allowed to do a single thing anymore. Hopped off games since I have a few more things before my parents show up today. You're fine, boo. Live your best life. I hope you have a wonderful time with your parents and love them because I can't see my mom and my dad and I miss my mom and stepdad. So, you know what? Enjoy your time with your parents, boo. Give them a hug for me. That sounds weird. Give them a hug because I can't hug my parents. And they don't know me. Don't hug them because of me. My server is 39 minutes old. If you want to server... it's fine. We'll do this one for a little bit and see how it goes. Like Daisy, yeah. Okay. We got some booze here. More booze are coming. I'm just gonna... Actually, since there's not a lot of us here, do you guys wanna... You wanna make some... While we wait for everyone to get here, should we just, like, make some... I mean, I got, like... Yeah, confirm. Let's make some burgers. Who wants to make some burgers really quickly? While we wait for everyone to get here. Add whatever you want. You can chop extra ingredients if you have to. Good morning, Tilly. They give no warning. At least they give a warning now. Like, I'm glad that, like, it sucks that they're doing the server wind down thing, but I'm glad that they at least give us a warning. And I take my daughter to volleyball practice today, and I don't want to. I don't ever want to do anything. You know what I'm going to hate the most? Is when baby's older and I have to bring her to school. I'm going to hate doing that. I don't want to. This is a lot of things for a burger. I didn't realize how many jobs we'd have to do. What schmoll are you looking for? I am looking for the level 2 and level 3 schmoll, but I am not taking... I will accept them as gifts, but I won't count them. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, boo. Welcome on in. Wow, this is a lot. I've never done a burger before. I'm happy we're chilling today. My husband 3D printed me a Chappa, Kitsu, and a Jack Sparrow, and I'm starting to paint them while cooking. That sounds amazing. Okay, 3 bean burgers. We're just gonna make a bunch of stuff. Who wants this? I don't know. Happy International Women's Day to all the women out there, boos. All of my womanly boos. Happy day to you. I'm a woman. I celebrate my day as a woman. Acknowledge my womanhood. The game is glitching, restarting, don't worry about it. Wait, that's a thing? Yes, International Women's Day is a thing. I just didn't know it was today. Fun fact, it's 11:36 on International Women's Day, and I just found about it now, so... Can we bake elder pie next? Sure. I think if I have the recipe, yes. My Women's History Month display is doing quite well. Good for you, boo. Little fries. Okay, you wanted a pie? Does someone have that recipe? The elderwood pie? Is that something we have to bake? I don't have that one. Does someone have that recipe? Thank you. I was gonna say, I don't have that recipe. I don't have a lot of the elder... How do I get the elderwood food recipes? I need to work on that. Happy Booby Day. Yes, happy Booby Day. Enjoy having boobies or having the right amount of booby. Any boobie's a boobie, okay? We celebrate boobies of all sizes. The big ones the little ones, the ones that are fluffy, the ones that are not fluffy. Are you guys talking about these? I was talking about bees. Hi, Dee Dee. How you doing, boo? The itty bitty. Yeah, we love the itty bitty bees. Why are they fluffy? Some bumblebees are fluffy. Some bumblebees are fluffy. Guys, get your mind out of the gutters. I wasn't talking about your chest. I was talking about bees. I have extra. I can give you them. It's the white and purple one of the what? We were talking about something. I can't remember what we're talking about. Elder pie. Oh, I'm running out of space. Hold on. Nope. Guys, if you guys run out of space and you need to do stuff, over here. This is where you do stuff. Do we have the majority of people back, by the way? Because if we do, then what we can do is you can go back to the cakes. Are literally, do people need to make things? If you need to make things, oh, we're just cooking today. We're not going to be schmoll hunting. We're not doing hunting. We're just having a chill cooking stream. If anyone needs anything cooked after this one's done, take the wheel. Take the wheel and start cooking something that you need cooked. Okay? Do you have room? Do I have room? Yes. Some boobies have blue webbed feet. Yep. I'm eating something? What are you eating? Huh? 집밥? 무슨 냄새였는데? Sorry, I thought my husband was eating something delicious and I wanted to eat it, but he's not eating anything delicious. Is that a bird? Yes, it is. I don't live here. I just cook food here. Wait, what are we talking about? Boobies ate a weird looking bird at the library. It has a book about it. I love that. He said they're here to collect the rent. Would you like... Hold on, Dee Dee. Here is my rent to you. There you go. That's my rent to you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Bobby. How you doing? Again. Oh, crap. I failed. For anybody who needs anything to cook, I got you. Just come to my plot and start cooking, and we'll all participate. Really? It smells so good. I thought... Also, my brother-in-law gave us, like, a bunch of hot dog. And I really just want to go and fry up a hot dog on the pan and put it into some bread. Because there's no hot dog buns here. I've never seen hot dog buns here. So I just want to go and, like, toast some bread, put it in bread, and then ketchup. That's what I want. I want, like, a cheap person's way of making hot dogs. And I don't have that right now, and I'm kind of sad. I love you, Dee Dee. I love you so much, Dee Dee. You're so funny. That's why you're always laughing, because you're just so funny. Why are there hot dog buns? Hot dogs, in the sense of the way that we eat hot dogs in the States, is not very common. But hot dogs in the sense of, like, on a stick, corn dog, super common. Really weird. And so my brother-in-law owns, like, a Korean hot dog restaurant. And so, Sir. Oh, I don't have that. What is that? There's some ingredients that I don't have. I want to help. I want to help. Okay, someone's doing it. But yeah, they have the stick, but they don't have, like, the hot dogs. So I got a big breakfast with hotcakes from McDonald's, and holy, it's a lot of food. You know what I actually miss? Okay, what was really funny, I remember when I worked in McDonald's, there was the overnight cruise menu that they like to eat in the mornings and the nighttime cruise menu. A lot of the people on the overnight crew would love to eat the, I don't know if they still have this, honestly. It's literally been years since I've had anything other than a McGriddle. Because McGriddles are my absolute favorite thing. But I would get the breakfast bagel and we would put like extra breakfast sauce. And a lot of like the night crew, or the morning crew, they did not like the breakfast, they didn't like the breakfast sauce. And so it was always like really funny that all of us that did the overnight crew, we'd get extra breakfast sauce, and then they would be like, please omit the breakfast sauce. And I'm like, you monster. You monster. Have you seen Japan Eats? I have not. I think, I keep thinking of his video of hot dog buns filled with whipped cream at convenience stores. That's interesting. It's basically the same thing, just attached to a stick. Yeah. I don't have roots anymore. All natural blonde again. Good for you, boo. I love that. We love that for you. I also, well, my roots are actually, I don't know if you guys can see it. You can kind of see it a little bit. My roots are already starting to come in, and I just colored it this week. So that's fun. I think that's pretty great. The breakfast bagel's elite. It's good. The bagels, they still have them where I am. Okay, the only reason I say, like, I don't know if they still have them is just because I don't live in the US anymore, so I don't know what the menu... I know there's a lot of... The snack wraps, man. Did they bring them back or are they gone? I'm so confused about that. I love that you did fish tacos. Anyone, make anything. Well, we're all here to make things. Unless you guys don't have anything to make, then I'll go back to cakes. But there should be enough room for everyone to get on and make something. They stopped doing the bagel in the UK. I could cry. You know what makes me angry is they had the McGriddle in Korea. They had the McGriddle during, and thank goodness they had it during my pregnancy. I got McGriddles so often. They got rid of them. Like, I stopped being pregnant. They're like, we don't need them here anymore. I don't understand. Yeah, Japan Eats. It's hilarious to watch. It's hilarious and fun to watch. I'll have to look it up. I've never seen it. The snack rats are back. Do they have the ranch one? Because that one was my favorite. Honestly, throw ranch on anything and I'll probably eat it. I will eat it. Oh gosh, sorry. I got distracted. I was thinking about ranch. I am a boo who the best thing you can have with pizza is a cup full of ranch. A huge cup of ranch to dip that sucker in. And if it's stuffed crust, even better. That's my favorite right there. You can't tell me otherwise. It's the best. Did someone ask to make trout dinner something that they needed for a quest? I don't know. Again, just take it, and if you need something, like, let someone know before like this recipe is over, if you need it, and we can make it. I'm sure that we have just about all the recipes, so. Okay, so you may find this gross, but there's a restaurant here. Okay. Gross. Like, ew, guys. Becca says it's a restaurant. In my opinion. Okay, here. And they serve French fries with, they serve French dressing with the pizza. You know what? I'm willing to try everything once. I'm willing to try it. Hi, Red Ice. Welcome on in. How you doing, boo? Okay. Steaks sits down on the sofa after painkillers, a cup of coffee. Are you okay, boo? Are you okay? Ew, why is there a restaurant? I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure they use the new McCrispy strips in the snack wraps, and it's not that good. It really isn't. Oh, they're not like the old snack wraps. When I go home, I'm gonna eat Chinese food. I'm gonna eat Taco Bell. I'm going to eat KFC's famous bowls. And I'm going to go to the store and buy these really, really cheap frozen pizzas. And I don't know what brand they are, but my mom does. My mom remembers what brand the pizzas are, and she always stocks them for me. she always gets them for me right when I get there. She already has them in her freezer. And I can't remember. They're probably not 99 cents anymore, but they used to be 99 cents. I love McCrispy sandwich, but their crispy strips are not very good. I don't know what a McCrispy is. Personally like the new strips better. Totino's, is that what it is? Let me go look it up. Hold on. Let me see if that's what it is. Because they have one specific... Okay, there's one... Totino's pizza. Yes! That's it! That is it. And specifically, this one here, okay? This is the one. All right? What makes this pizza so great, it's a square pizza. And it has cubed pepperoni. Cubed pepperoni. The ones that come in plastic wrap? Yeah, it's in a plastic little... Yep. They are this. Like, you can't tell me... You can't tell me that that doesn't look like it's going to give you a heart attack, but the most delicious heart attack you ever had. It's delicious. It's... How much are they? How much are they now? They are the best. Yuck, I don't like... What? What? That's my favorite pizza. But specifically, I'm not a big fan of pepperonis, but I like the cube pepperonis. My mom knows that I like the ones with the cube pepperoni. I pulled, in some pain, pulled 3 teeth last Thursday. Gonna start fitting implant teeth. Oh, boo. Well, I hope you're okay. Good that you're on the mend. Wow, that's a lot of things. They're so good. I love their pizza rolls, but not the pizza. I like the pizza rolls. I don't hate the pizza rolls. They're okay. The thing that makes me upset is the Hot Pockets. Okay. I'm so picky about pizza. I like real authentic pizza. Valid. I like real authentic pizza too. But it's kind of like the same thing as when I have like... There's a ramen in Korea. I want to get back to the pizza roll thing. There's a ramen in Korea... Or the Hot Pocket. Remind me, Hot Pocket. There's a ramen in Korea. Okay. And it's called spaghetti ramen. Now... The thing about spaghetti ramen, first off, it's one of my favorite ramens here. Secondly, if you can ignore the word spaghetti in this ramen, it tastes great. It tastes great. But if you're expecting spaghetti, you're not gonna get spaghetti. That's not what you're gonna get. That's a ramen in Korea. Yeah, there's a bunch of different types of ramen, but specifically the spaghetti ramen is like one of my favorite ramens. You're not going to get spaghetti ramen when you eat this ramen. But it tastes good as long as you can take out the spaghetti. And so when it comes to like pizzas, like the Totino's pizzas, if I can take out authentic pizza from it, I can enjoy it. But I can also enjoy authentic pizza as well. Don't get me wrong. I love authentic pizza. But I also love the really cheap going to probably send me to an early grade pizza because it's freaking delicious. So... those little Totino pizzas are about $2 here in Texas. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. So they raised it by $1 because they used to be 99 cents. So now they're $2. That makes me sad. That actually makes me sad that they raised it that much. That's insane. Hot Pockets. I remembered on my own. So when I was in the US, I used to eat Hot Pockets a lot. I was a millennial, specifically when Hot Pockets became really popular in like the 2010s, everyone was eating Hot Pockets. So honestly, everything has doubled now. When I go back home, I swear I'm going to be spending so much money on food now. There's still $1 here at Kruger's. My mom buys them all the time. Oh, okay. So it must depend on where you get them from then. Because I know we used to get them at Walmart or like Hannaford. I don't know if you guys, Hannaford's in Maine. We used to get them at Hannaford for like, we get them for 9. I remember they were 99 cents. I drink cheap, crappy McDonald's coffee, a cup of... Wait. I'm gonna read the rest of that. Hold on. A box of K-Cups used to be $25. Now it's $50. Dang, that's insane. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Good old Hannaford. I know. Good old Hannaford. So I used to eat Hot Pockets a lot. I ate the cheese ones. The 4 cheese one was my favorite. Again, I'm actually not a fan of pepperoni. I don't like the disc of pepperoni, but I do like the square bits of pepperoni. I don't know. Leave me alone. But then I found out when I was in university that Hot Pockets had a breakfast Hot Pocket. And I was like, oh, that's wonderful. And so I ate it. I fell in love with breakfast Hot Pockets. They were my absolute favorite. Then I came to Korea, lived in Korea for a little while, and then came back to the US and I bought some breakfast Hot Pockets because I was like really missing them. And they changed something about their breading of the breakfast Hot Pockets, and I am internally sad. Internally, forever. What's the word for forever? I am... No, it's not internally. That's internal. I am really sad. Internally, thank you. I was like, wait, why am my brain? I am so freaking sad because they changed the breading. So it's no longer a flaky pastry, but like more of like a Hot Pocket kind of thing. And it makes me really upset because it doesn't taste the same as it used to. And now I'm just like, I cry and this is gone and I'll never get it back. And I really want it back. So McDonald's coffee in Canada is spectacular. There's a whole big story about that. They brought out the Tim Hortons coffee beans because Timmy's was being cheap about it. Oh, I was going to say, by the way, I also miss Tim Hortons because Tim Hortons has a wonderful chili. I'm going to get some Tim Hortons when I go to Maine because we have Tim Hortons stores in Maine. Their regular ones are still flaky. Are they really? I'll have to go and see because literally that's my favorite thing. Do you have space for one more on your plot? Yeah, go for it. I think so. We haven't filled up the server. They can come over. Yeah, they're welcome to come over. They're all good. Anyone could come over as long as there's space. And if there's not space, I can move out of the way. We got plenty of chopping boards and stuff. There's still plenty of room for people to join. So they're welcome. Those coffee in Canada is so good. I want to go to Canada. I would love to go to Canada. You're making me so hungry. You guys are making me cry in homesickness. Like, I can't see I'm hungry for all of these foods that I can't eat. Because I live in Korea and I can't get any of these American delectable deliciousness. And I'm so sad. Talking about things that you can't get anymore. The best Chinese food restaurant in my town had the best crab rangoon, like beyond good, no cream cheese, actual crab rangoon. Anyways, when I went to college, they went to takeout only and then they closed and I never have... You know what's really sad about that? When you leave and then like something closes while you're gone and you're just like, what the heck? Like, I didn't get to have my last time. I never got to eat it one last time. And that is the saddest thing about growing up is the restaurants that you grew up with and they left while you were gone and you come back and they're not there and you don't even get closure for the food that you loved. Because that happens all the time. That happens all the time. When you were talking about pancakes, I want pancakes now. Pancakes are good, man. Make you some healthy pancakes. Do you get the banana? It's actually really good. Add cinnamon. It tastes just like regular pancakes. The banana, egg, flour, and cinnamon pancakes, they're healthier versions of pancakes. They're delicious. You should try them. But you have so many good foods over there that we can't. Exactly. There are a lot of foods that I have here that a lot of you guys can't get. But I still... because I can get it so easily, I don't crave Korean food anymore. But when I go to like the US, then I sit there and be like, I really want Korean food. And it's just, it's awful. Was I keeping them in business? I have zero closure. I thought about looking up the family and finding the recipe out from them. That's commitment right there. That's trying your darndest. Is there sadder than lack of childhood restaurants? I was going to say, oh crap. There was one restaurant and I think I found out from Freckles. So there was one restaurant that used to be, thank you for the rose. I appreciate you, boo. There's this one restaurant that used to be in the Bangor Mall. Okay. This is the city I grew up in. And it was a Chinese restaurant. And they had, can I ask a dumb Palia question? I can't type fast enough on chat. Yeah, go for it. When it pops up, I'll read it. Ask your questions away. I'm in storytelling mode right now. So ask me questions in the middle. I'll stop and tell you. Thank you for the rose again. I appreciate you. It was a great Chinese restaurant. I loved them. I would always go there when I worked at the mall. I would always go there to get my lunch. They went out of business, and I was really, really sad that they went out of business. Turns out they had a pipe that had leaked in their restaurant, and it was like pouring onto the food that they were selling, and they were basically shut down because of it. Oh, the Bangor Mall, I heard it has seen better days. The Bangor Mall, I don't know if this is a lot of, yeah. And I'm just like, I ate there every single day, and you're telling me that I was eating poo-poo food, like water sprinkled with a little bit of poo-poo water. Like, I don't want food sprinkled with a little poo-poo water. I don't like that. So it makes me really sad, but that was like my favorite. And they had the best crab rangoon as well, which is why I talk about it. Like, I remember the crab rangoon. Oh my gosh. 10 out of 10 would eat there every single day. Even, you know, I might even eat there because of the poo-poo water. Like, even with the poo-poo water, I think I might still eat there. So, Josephines had the best chili rellenos. What are those? I'm sorry, I definitely didn't say it right. I can't figure out how to change my settings to chat nearby instead of server. I'm always talking to in server. Are you on PC? That's my first question for you, Tilly. That's almost as bad as the place I read about that got closed because they took the leftover rice from people's plates and they just put it in a vat of rice and they served it. No, oh my gosh, Becca, that reminds me of a story. Okay, I'm gonna get back to it. Let me read a couple comments and I'll come back to it. Wait, in commercials? Wait, maybe? Tell me if you're on PC. That'll explain. If you're on PC, press enter and you just press tab. And if you can see down there, it switches the chat. So tab will switch to nearby. So you can talk to people nearby, by the way. But when it's the next time you're going to do hide and seek, that's a good question. It might have to take a little bit because I have a lot of things that I need to... There's still a lot of things that I need to give everybody for the rewards that we did for yesterday's extremely long stream. So I still have like 2 hunting. I have a gem competition. And I think I have another thing that I'm supposed to give you guys as well. So it might be in a few weeks from now. Can we make fried catfish dinner? Are you able to type that? Guys, this list that Blooms just wrote, can we make that? Can we make some of those things? Do people have recipes for that? Those recipes, can someone make them? Thank you. So stuffed peppers, they were stuffed with cheese and coated in a flour and egg batter, then fry. Ooh. Okay, really quickly. Speaking of the boo who said that they took the food off the plate and just threw them into a vat of rice and served to other people. Okay, I remember this vividly. So my husband has a group of friends that he's had since 오빠 친구들 모든 학교는 대학교 우리 자주 만나는 친구들. So they're high school friends. He has friends from high school that we meet like once or twice a year with all the kids and everything, and everyone gets together and they have a lot of fun. Well, I remember we went and it was like the first time that we decided to all get together with all the kids and everybody. It was my first time meeting them. And so we stayed at the pension and everything, had a great time. All the kids had fun doing a whole bunch of things. And then we went to a beach afterwards. And I remember when we were at the beach, the kids started getting hungry. They're like, well, we can't really drive anywhere super far away because all the kids are super hungry. So let's just find a restaurant that's near the beach and we'll eat there. So we found this little like rinky-dink little restaurant by like the side of the beach. And we're sitting there and we're eating and everything, okay? Out of space. We're sitting there and we're eating food. We're having a good time. And I notice out of the corner of my eye, all right, that I kind of noticed that they were taking the food away. I was like, okay, that seems fine. Hello. Because everyone, it was when I first met my husband. It wasn't too long after I met my husband that we did this. And so Everyone was talking. I wasn't really talking a lot. I wasn't as... I'm better at Korean now than I was at that point, but I kind of zone out when everyone's having their own conversations. So I'm just looking at the people working there, and it was like this old man and old woman. Well, I go and look at them, and I'm noticing that they're very carefully taking the plates from the people who had just left. And I'm like, this is kind of weird that they're picking up the plates individually, and they're not like taking the plates like they're just stacking on top of each other and moving them. Well, because in Korea, if you don't know, in Korean food, you'll get your dish, but you'll also get a bunch of side dishes. And most of the time, you're not going to eat all the side dishes. So honestly, Korea is really, really bad at food we're honestly throwing away food here left and right. But they recycle the food waste at least a little bit better than a lot of countries. So I can give them that. But so I noticed that. And so I see them in the kitchen area. You can, from where you're sitting, wrappers. From where you're sitting, you are able to see, you can see like into the kitchen. And so I see them bringing the big dishes, the side dishes, and I see them getting chopsticks, and they pick it up and they put it back into the big containers of all the side dishes. And I'm sitting there and I am watching horrified. And they took all of the dishes, all the side dishes that people, by the way, we're not just taking it with like a separate chopsticks, putting it on our plate and using our own chopsticks. We're all sharing with chopsticks. It's going in our mouth. Chopsticks are in our mouth, like all in our mouth, and then being touched by other food. Okay? And they are just, these old people, they keep grabbing all of the food from this group of gentlemen that were just there. And so, like, my husband's talking, I'm like, oppa, 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 oppa. And he's like, what? And I'm like, and I'm trying to sit here, first off, I'm trying to sit here and explain it to him because I don't know how to say, they are taking the food that those people ate and they are putting it here. I just got an achievement. Wait, I just got an achievement. Chef, cooked by the book? Wait, did I never make cream of... Thank you for the achievement, guys. And I wanted this to not be a real thing. Becky, it's disgusting. Just to be like, yeah, it's like an urban legend. No, I saw them doing it, okay? And they were putting them all back in. And I'm just like, I told him that. And I finally figured out how to explain it to him without being too loud for them to hear. And so then he's horrified. He's like, no. I'm like, no. He thought I was joking. I'm like, no. They are literally grabbing all of the food and they're putting it back into the containers. I watched them as they did it. And so he went and told like all the parents and be like, don't let the kids eat any of the side dishes. I think the only thing that they can eat is the eggs, because we did see them just make like the egg side dish, but don't let them eat any of the other dishes. And I'm just like, I got bibimbap. And if you don't know what bibimbap is, guys, it is basically rice with a bunch of side dishes thrown into it with a little bit of pepper paste, and then you mix it. And so I'm like, did anybody else eat with their mouths near this food that's inside of my food? But we already bought it and we already ordered it. And the worst part about the situation, here's a lasagna of other people's food. Exactly, hi Dee. And the worst part about the whole situation is the fact that like, freaking, oh my gosh, Dee Dee is still standing there. I love it. Dee Dee's standing on top of me. Hold on. I gotta do this. The worst part about the whole situation is like, we all knew that they were doing this. At a certain point, we were just like, yeah, they're doing this. What made it sucky is that we couldn't just switch restaurants because the kids were starving. All of the kids were starving. We had the youngest kids that were just like maybe 2 years old. And anyone who has a 2-year-old knows that you cannot, for a 2-year-old, you can't make them wait for their food. That doesn't happen. So we couldn't switch restaurants. We had already ordered. We had already been waiting for a good while before the food came out. So we had to just suck it up and eat it. But what my husband did, which was I thought it was so funny. So when we were about to leave, he went to all of the side dishes and he got his chopstick and he just mixed all the side dishes together on every single side dish. None of us touched the side dishes, but he went and he mixed all of them so that they couldn't put them back into the containers because we didn't eat them. He just went and I could tell, like, I could see that they watched as he did it. And I could see the anger on their faces that they had done that he had done that. But I'm like, justice was served. Make them actually throw away the food, because that is disgusting. That I wonder how many people were in that restaurant that day, and how many times they put the stuff they didn't eat back into the containers that of feeding everyone else. I think we still need fish stew. Isn't fish stew made on the campfire? Sorry, I'm trying to answer questions in the chat too. I think fish stew is made on the campfire, is it not? Hold on, let me go check. I think I have a campfire over here, don't I? I don't know where my campfire is. I have a campfire over here. Is it manually abolished? Oh, that's Fisherman's Brew. You're right. You're right. Sorry. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm dumb. But yeah, but basically, yeah, he just mixed it all up and we left. And then my husband, being Batman, was like, there's not enough justice being served. So he ended up calling and reporting the restaurant for doing what they did. But because we didn't actually have evidence that they did it, and it was their first time being like, for anyone calling them, they just left them with a warning not to do it again. And that was like the end of it. But my husband's always about justice. So if something's wrong, he will be the person who goes out of his way to, if it takes an hour to do a phone call, but justice is being served, he'll do it. So, and that's kind of what my husband ended up doing, because he got sent around to a lot of people before he was actually able to make a formal report about what had happened at the restaurant. So, no, it's made on the stove. Oh, okay. No, girl, because I was thinking the same. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If I go to the ranch, you guys can still keep cooking, right? Keep cooking. I'm going to go to the ranch real quick. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go feed my animals real quick with all the food that we're making. But yeah. Oh, it's disgusting. Absolutely horrifying that they did that. Not dumb. Take it back. Like, fine. Not dumb. Silly. Okay, who's hungry? You're not hungry. You were fed already. You're hungry. Here, eat some tacos. It's Taco Tuesday. Here you go. It's not Tuesday, but it's Taco Tuesday. Extra crispy, you ate. You're hungry. Young Dee, have a taco. There we go. Hey, Okie, welcome on in. Oh, you're fine. I love that they fling their little feathers, or their feathers, I like that they fling it around their head thing. What is it called? Their flower, that's what it's called. Happiness. Ariel, how was your sleep? I slept for like almost 6 hours, so I think I did pretty good. Not gonna lie, I think I got a good amount of sleep. So I feel really happy. Fish tacos for all of my bees. I have to feed all my ranch animals and I was running out of space. I thought this was probably the best way to do it. Again, you guys keep cooking out there. Do your thing. But yeah, no, I got plenty of sleep. That's why I don't know if I'm going to stay live for a super long time today, but I wanted to still go live because I'm feeling good. I owed you guys a cooking party anyways from yesterday. So I think I got honey, right? Yeah. Is everyone over here fed? Many Wheat just got fed. Dot got fed. Oh, I haven't talked to you. Here we go. I love this one more than I love the others. I don't know why I love the brown bee. It's just so cute. Buzzarella. You're adorable, Buzzarella. Okay, I think these are all fed. On to the next ones. Extra crispy baby. They are extra crispy babies in the sense that they're names. Not because I'm going to give them to you guys. I will never give you guys hey hey. I'll never give you crispy. Those are my babies, okay? You have 2 small plushies. You don't have to give me any plushies, boo. I appreciate it, but you never have to give me plushies. You guys never have to feel the need to give me plushies. I do appreciate it, though. I think they're all... Crap, I think they're all fed. Did I feed them all already? Bluey! Yeah, I know it can be difficult, but can you explain the Shep thing and how to get it? Also, how do I know the weekly wants of the NPCs? Okay, so the Shep thing, you have to have a high enough friendship level to even be able to get a Shep. The Shep is basically like a teacher, right? You have to just decide who is going to be like your teacher. I have not finished Shepping because I don't talk to the NPCs, but you have to get to a certain friendship level before the NPCs will even consider being your Shep. So that's first and foremost. The daily wants of the NPCs. Is that on the bulletin board, guys? There's a spot where you can see what their weekly wants are, isn't it? I don't remember. Yes? Okay, go to the bulletin board in Kilima. Oh, not everyone was talked to. Okay, hold on. You're fine. Oh. Sure is your Shep? Oh, really? Good for you, boo. On the bottom of the board to the left, Palia Hub. Palia is basically how I have done everything in this game. And all of my TikToks are because of the Palia. So definitely go check out the Palia. Blueberry. Bulletin board on L on PC. Crispy is sad. I know. These chickens are so sad. They've been here for so long and they're just like, I hate you. They don't like me. Hi, Cinnamon. Crispy's staying forever. I just need you guys to know that. Hello, Jade. Okay. Enough of them. I think they're all been fed. Heading back over. But yeah, feed Crispy. I did feed Crispy. Yes, possible spoiler alert. Also, before you do your Shep party thing, make sure your personality type is that the type of the wreath you want to get at the ceremony. I don't know what that means. I literally... Okay, where's Crispy? Crispy was fed. Look, Crispy's not hungry. Crispy's just sad. Is the type of wreath you want to get at the ceremony. Okay. If you hit the left of your name is your personality type. Wait, what? You have the traits associated with fire personality type. Wait, how? What is that? What is that? I had no idea. Wait, how do you change it? Or is it just the way that you play the game? You might get the mayor as your Shep. Ew, no. Ew, no. I didn't know that either. I just looked out and got what I wanted. It's the answer you give in conversations. Oh, it's the answers I give in conversations? It's when you talk to the NPCs and the way you reply to them. It depends on how you answer people. Respond to questions and the answers it corresponds with. It's based on your responses to the NPCs. Now that makes so much sense, because I always wondered why there was like little symbols next to the answers. I literally have always been wondering that.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
And this will all be mine?
Everything the light touches. Okay. Hi, my beautiful son. How you doing, boo? You know the answers sometimes have elements. Yeah, I'm realizing that now. Click on the one that sounds good to me in the time I didn't ever... No, same. I'm just like, whatever one sounds good is the one that we're gonna do. I just realized I have a whole row of tints that I can just get rid of in my inventory. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. I'm silly. Pick the reef first, then always answer with that symbol. Had no idea. I'm still recovering from the decorating contest. I know. Are we still doing stuff? I'm gonna stand right here. I want to be close to people. I like to be close to people. I'm tired and in pain, but otherwise fine. Why are you in pain? I'm in pain too, but I have a baby and my back is always hurting. I'm getting tired. How long have we been streaming for? In about 2 hours. I might go for another like 30 minutes and I might call it for today. Tooth infection. Antibiotics, boom. I'm back, Bool. I know that's a joke. I hope you got some antibiotics. Yeah, I was gonna say. Wait, advertisers right here? Wait, what? Is Dee Dee talking here? I'll let Dee Dee talk directly to you guys. I'm gonna cook while Dee Dee talks. I have some. It's just waking up and waiting for them to take effect in the morning. That makes, oh gosh, that makes sense. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Intimate moment with my girlfriend. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hello. Trying to avoid that. Pull it out. Ugh. I think the only teeth I've ever had pulled out were my wisdom teeth. And that was like a necessary one because they were like destroying the rest of my teeth. And there just wasn't enough space in my mouth. So I'm glad. Hi, Dee Dee. I'm glad that I was able to do that. You guys want hound dogs? Oh, crap. Alfred, for your request, hold on. Maybe. Actually depends on if I have the ingredient. Oop, 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 oop. Okay. Can't do it. Oh yeah, I think I'm getting tired. But gosh, what am I doing this week? I haven't even made a schedule for what games. What games do you guys want to play this week? Anybody have horror games they want to play this week that you think I would like? Anyone have any requests? Part of me wants to do Phasmophobia, but I'm a big scaredy cat and I don't like playing Phasmophobia alone. Honestly, I'm a horror freak. I love horror games. I think tomorrow, because I already have a thumbnail for it, I am probably going to be playing The Last of Us tomorrow. Just because I don't want to go and make one. Backrooms? Which backrooms? That's what would be comical? Oh my gosh. Well, see, that's the thing. It's like, I like Phasmophobia. I'm scared to play it. Maybe I can try to convince my mom to play it with me. Would you guys want Mama B to come over? BioShock? Okay, I technically have BioShock, but it's on my Switch, so the graphics suck. I love Phas. I'd play Phas with you. Would you be able to wake up early enough to play Phas with me? Although by the way, Zane, since the whole world decided to change time and not tell me, I am not changing my time schedule. So I am sticking to my 10 o'clock. So I think I start an hour later now. Am I right? I'm from Nova. Are we talking about where we're from? I love that. Don't dox yourselves. So I want to do Phasmophobia because I've never played the new map in Phasmophobia. I've also never... I know that Tanglewood got an update, so I'd like to play that. And then I'm also like, oh, but regular Phasmophobia seems boring. Should I play Phasmophobia in VR with you guys? Because that would be fun. But the only thing is I know 100% I can play it in VR, but only for... I do have Repo. I've only played it once. Hey, Tootly, welcome on in. How you doing, boo? That's hilarious. VR Phasmophobia would be funny. Okay, that's the biggest thing is I have played. Yeah, you're at 8 a.m. now. I could be up by 8. Okay. I'm not changing my time. And I explained this before, but I'll let you know too. The biggest reason I'm not changing my time is I usually do change the time whenever the time changes in the US. But starting stream at 10 p.m. really works for my schedule with the baby. Because by the time it's like 10:30, she's already starting to fall asleep, and like 11:30, she's out. So it's actually like the perfect time for me to stream when she's sleeping. So if I were to go back to 9, she would still be awake, and it would be a lot harder. She'd hear me, she'd cry, she'd want to hang out with me, and she can't hang out with me. So I think I'm not changing my schedule. I'm going to stay with the 10 p.m. schedule, but Phasphobia would be so funny. Also, she slept through she slept through the entire night last night. The entire night last night. This girl slept. And I'm so angry that she slept so well. And this is going to be the test. This is going to be the test for it, is if tonight when I go to sleep, if she wakes up while I am not streaming, then we'll know that because I was talking all night and she could hear my voice is why she slept so well. So we need 12-hour streams. I don't mind doing more 12-hour streams. They'll probably all just start to go back to being dono-a-thons, but I don't want to do them every month because that seems too greedy. I am trying my best to make my own money. I'm also considering trying to get a part-time job in Korea so that I can make the money as well because I'm not making a lot of money quickly via streaming. So I feel like I should try to make money via other methods of that I can actually do in Korea. If there's any way I can get a part-time job that like is only for a few hours, maybe a couple times a week where I can work it out with hubby B so he can take care of the baby during that time. That's kind of what I think I want to do. And then I can still stream at nighttime. So what you should do, is just play your streams as low background noise all night and see if that helps her. Honestly, maybe that would. I don't consider it greedy. It's okay. You could do part-time tutoring English. If I can find a job legally, yes. That's the big thing is I need to legally find a job because I don't want to risk my visa working like illegally. Obviously, like I have a really good visa. I have a whole family living in Korea. I can't risk it. So I would need to find a way to work where someone would be willing to hire me legally. That's the hardest part.
But for a second,
hi, Queenie.
I think you took on the shape of a unicorn.
Isn't that legal though? It is legal, but I need to find someone who's willing to do the paperwork to legally get me to work for their business. That's the hardest part. Get certified online. Oh, but that takes so much time and I have to take tests. And I don't want to take any tests. This week I'm going to start studying for the driving test. I don't want to take a test to teach English. I don't care about English teaching that much. Like, hi, Queenie. Yes, Queenie. Yeah, tests are gross. Tests are so gross. She wants to do it through a legal way, not on her own. Yeah, very much. She's already a qualified English teacher, kind of. I'm not. Actually, funny story. I'm not qualified to teach English. How much did you get yesterday? We got something like $500 something yesterday. It went really, really well yesterday because of all of the generous boos in this chat. You guys were all super sweet to be a part of the stream, and I'm so thankful for every single person who was able to contribute last night. It was 10 out of 10. Amazing. You guys are the best. You are not new. No, I've actually never been qualified to teach. So let me explain why that is. So, I have a degree in business administration, with a minor in English literature. What did you miss? What do you mean, the conversation? So, I guess technically English literature, you could maybe say that could count towards something of teaching English. That's like as close as my qualifications, but that's about it. But yeah, I have never got a certificate. I've never taken a class on how to teach in a classroom. I am not a teaching major. The only qualifications that I have to teach English in this country is that I come from one of the 6 approved English-speaking countries, and I'm a native English speaker. That is the only thing that makes it so that I can teach in this country. That's literally the only reason I can teach. So, I am not qualified to be an English teacher. I know people who I worked with who all got like they took a bunch of tests and stuff to get qualified to teach English in Korea. And they're like, did you take this test or did you take this one? Which one did you think was more beneficial to teaching? And I'm just like, I talked to the boss and said I needed a job. Like, and then I got a job. You can use that in your advantage in the business setting. I guess that's true. I'm qualified to teach the topic of yeah. And so I don't actually have any qualifications to teach Nor do I have any... I think the closest qualification I have for teaching children is that I took a developmental psychology class. Once. Yeah. Yeah. I did that. So, if anyone asks you, is Becky B... Is she meant to be a teacher? The answer's no. The answer's no. Hi, good day to you too, Smith. Topic of your booty. I have a nice booty, I think. Just the fact that you can speak English could work for interpreter. I don't know Korean enough to be an interpreter. I know Korean. I'm not fluent in Korean. So, also the Emma Watson haircut was hot. You can't even lie. Valid. I don't know why we're talking about it, but I agree. She was hot. How do I join one of these parties? You add me as a friend in the game and you come to my plot. That's it. No, on you? Is this the Emma Watson? I think my hair needs to be a little bit longer to Emma Watson properly. But also I have thicker hair than she does. So it doesn't look as, it looks different than what she had. You nailed it with your husband yesterday. Sounded awesome. I can do daily conversation, yes, but I don't know enough Korean for actually interpreting things, unfortunately. So I couldn't be an interpreter. I can get by living in Korea. I can have conversation with people I don't know as long as we don't go too political or something. The second you start talking about like something like politics or sciences or something, I don't know the words for those, so I can't really. I know like the word for president. And I know the name of the president. And that's about it. When is your next party? That's a good question. Basically, I do cooking parties whenever anybody asks for them. That's when I do them. So, yeah, I don't do cooking parties on a set schedule, but if anyone asks for it, then I do. Who is our president? In Canada? I know it's not the person who's with Katy Perry. No, in Korea? MJ, 대통령. 오빠. Yeah. 대통령. 이재명, sorry. 이재명. That's I know it. I just told you I know it, and then I have to ask. 이재명. I knew his name was Jaemyoung. 이재명. That's the president here. Stop it. Leave me alone. Do you have Discord or something? I do. If you go into my description on TikTok, there should be like a link for my linkage tree, and then there's a Discord in there. Is Jessica leaving? Bye, Jessica. During my junior year at the end, right before my student teaching, the college education department was like, we feel you would be a bad teacher, so yeah, gonna need to change majors. No ifs, ands, or buts. Wait, what? They can do that? They'd be like, I don't think you'll be good, so change your major, even though you've already studied super hard. I didn't know they could do that. What country are you in, Queenie? Is that something they can do in the US? That doesn't seem right. That's crazy. It's gotta take the dollars at volleyball. Thank you for letting me join for a bit. Of course. Thank you so much for joining us. We love that. Good USA. That's crazy. Thank you for the follow. For your Discord, I love Palia. We play Palia every single weekend, boo. So you're welcome. We're Palia addicts in this neighborhood. So you're always welcome to join us whenever we do anything. I hope that the volleyball game goes well, Jessica. I hope it all goes well and is fantastic. We appreciate you for being here and have a great rest of your day. Ain't no addicts. That's what an addict would say. We're just a lifestyle. That's what an addict would say. Yeah, my college did me dirty a lot. That's so dumb. I would have transferred. That sucks. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I was gonna talk about something. I completely forgot. They don't need to know. Just want to warn them. Why are you exposing my hours? Not Callie over here with like 1,000 hours. We had a case, so my student... Wait. Oh, dude, I have a story for you about something like that. Okay. Okay, so my student loan got discharged under the borrower's defense. So, wait, what? It's for... juniors. She is not old enough to play yet the actual game matches. Still, I wish all the best, and I hope practice goes well. I was gonna say, actually, my university in Korea did me dirty. Okay, so I remember vividly that when I got accepted into university, the worst part about the first year of acceptance is that you have to pay your tuition for the year in, or for like, you have to pay, not the year, the first semester, you have to pay the first semester's tuition in full. You have to pay it in full. And then after that, you can do payment plans when you get accepted into the university. But I was still working part-time jobs, and I was having real struggles with affording life in general. And so they're like, I was like, because I was always told I could do a payment plan. And I was like, great, I'm poor. I need a payment plan. I can't afford to pay like, what is like $2,000 that month for, or that semester. I couldn't afford that in one go. And so they're like, well, because it's your first semester and you're a foreign student, you actually have to pay it in full, like right now. And so I remember crying, freaking out, being like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to go to school. I'm going to have to go back home. I'm going to be a failure, blah, blah, blah. And then I had a friend who ended up loaning me the money for it. And so I was really thankful for that friend. But it was like a whole, like, I went down like a spiral of everything. I was so depressed and everything. And I was so stressed. And I had to make the money back to my friend. And it was just like, there were so many things happening. Come to find out, the second year that I was, yeah, like, I have like, I have a little over 2, oh goodness. I went into heavy debt, dang. I was gonna say, I see no request if anyone's, oh, someone else filled it. I found out the second year that I was there, because I was only there for 2 years. The start of the second year, I got a message saying that I needed to go to the office to go deal with some things. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I went to the office of the International Affairs, and they're like, oh, so guess what? You actually got a scholarship last year. And I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, we gave it to somebody else. And then we realized that we weren't supposed to give it to that person. So then we asked for the money back, and then we weren't allowed to give you the money until we got the money back. So it took us until now, until we got the money back. So now we can send the money to your account. They had a scholarship for me, and they gave the scholarship to somebody else without telling me. And then they found out that they gave the scholarship to the wrong person, still didn't tell me, and told that person that they had to send all of the money back. During that time, I still did not know that I had been given a scholarship. And I was still struggling, trying to make ends meet with food. I was living off of freaking ramen, guys. Really, really bad for you ramen almost every day because I could not afford good food, okay? I was struggling living in the dorms because that was cheaper than getting an apartment. Eating ramen every day because I canceled my meal plan for the dorms because I couldn't afford it. And they gave my scholarship to somebody else, and then they didn't say anything when they found out their mistake, and they waited until that person fully gave all of the money back, and then they deposited the money into my account. How is that legal? Korea, man. It happened in my Korean university. And I was furious. I was so angry. But I was like, I'm about to leave, and I only have 2 semesters left. There's no point in making a problem with the school. I'm just gonna... What can I do? What can I do about the situation? Literally nothing. If I try to take legal action, they're gonna take the Korean side. Like, I'm not saying this country is racist, but, like, things in this matter. I remember I had an issue with a teacher, and the issue being that I was unfairly given the grades I was given. I was actually given a really low grade for the grade that I was supposed to be given. Good morning from Middle Tennessee. Welcome on in, Mel. How's it going? Are you having a great morning? They do things different. They do. And so I remember the reason that I wanted to fight it was because I was able to get all of my, like, the records from the class, and my participation score was really low. Now, the reason I know that I had a really good grade, I had like almost an A in that class until the very end of the class, because this is what happened. I had multiple problems with my university. So, good morning, neighbor. Good morning to you, my boo. Good morning, Pink, as well. Welcome on in. Baby is going to be a really good mom. Have a really good mama bear if there's even tried to mess with her education. But the beautiful thing about it is that no one is going to be able to treat her differently because her mom's a foreigner, because her dad's not a foreigner. Whenever I need to go get something done, I always take my husband with me so that I'm not treated poorly for being a foreigner, which is something that does happen in this country. So I always, not only is my husband a man, which is looked on higher upon in this society, unfortunately, he's also a Korean man. And so if I want to get treated, like, I don't want to get treated poorly, I don't want people to try to trick me because I'm a foreigner, I bring my husband. So thankful my husband understands it, and he thinks it's dumb too, but he comes anyways because he wants to make sure I'm okay. But anyways, so, oh, from Eastern Tennessee, we got the whole state watching the stream. Look at you guys. That's great. But so let me get back to the story about this teacher. So this teacher, I was on really good terms with her. I was actually really nice to her. Everyone hated her. I tried to make friends because I'm a teacher's pet. Okay. What's Korea's main religion? I think it's a mix between Buddhism and Christianity. Actually, not 100%. But so everything was fine until there was like a week, or I think it was like she had given us the dates. Okay. She gave us the dates to our final exams. And when she gave us the dates, I planned for my little brother to come to Korea. Okay? My little brother was supposed to come to Korea. And I'm like, this is perfect. My exams are going to be on these days. So all of my classes have given me the date of the exams. So I know for a fact that I'm not going to have anything. When you're here, I won't have to go to classes. Like, I'll be done with all my classes. And so she had said it, and then like literally, I'm not kidding. Is that Nacho? Or my younger brother, one of my younger brothers came to Korea. And so what made me so frustrated is that she just suddenly, like, I think 1 or 2 weeks before the exam, she's like, oh, actually, we're going to have it the following week because that's actually not the exam week. So we're going to do it later. And I was like, well, you can't just change that up on us. We only have like, we don't have any time to prepare. So I went and talked to her after class. I'm like, is there any way that I can take the exam early? Because I have family coming to Korea. My little brother's coming to Korea. He's in high school. I can't just leave him anywhere because he's in high school. Like, and he's in another country that doesn't speak his language. I can't just leave him. I live in the dorm, so I don't have anywhere just to leave him. He can't even go into my dorm room because I live in the girls' dorm. So, like, he was in a hotel, but I wasn't going to leave my little teenage brother in a hotel by himself in a foreign country. And so I was just like, what am I to do? Like, I'm like, can you please do the exam? And she's like, that's impossible. Absolutely impossible. You have to take the exam on the exam week. This is what it is. First off, by the way, I want you to know this woman, she drove me crazy. She kept claiming that she grew up in the US and that she was American. And she's like, my whole entire Gyawer, be nice. My whole entire life, Gyawer. She was like, I'm American, I'm American, I'm American. But she had the thickest accent in the world. And I'm like, you don't sound American. You don't sound like someone who grew up in the United States. Granted, I could just be being mean. Maybe it's because of the people she was around. I don't know. But either way, I wanted to nitpick at anything I could because I hated her. And so but then like the way she talked about things, and then she would like ask me about the US, and I'm just like, as an American, you should know these things. So I wasn't convinced she was actually American. It wasn't just the accent. There was like multiple reasons as to why I didn't think she was American, but she kept claiming to be American. In the sense, like, it's not that she could be American and not be like with an accent and everything, but she claimed to grow up in America, and she claimed to have never lived in another country. And there was, anyway, she was dumb. But, oh, welcome back, Boo. Good for you for taking a nap. Well, again, so I told her, I'm like, is there any way I can take the test early? And she's like, this is impossible. This is university rules. You can't take the test early. That's not how it works in university. I'm like, yes, it is. All of my other teachers are letting me take these exams early so that I don't have to, like, it's not gonna affect my brother being here. So I don't know what you're talking about, that we're not allowed to take the test early. We can. My other teachers are letting me do this. And she's like, no, you have to take the test on this day, blah, 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 blah. And I told her, I'm like, well, that's not fair. You told us, and I ended up actually defending myself because I don't usually defend myself when it comes to teachers, but I ended up defending myself. And I'm like, no, you were wrong. You told us that the day we were taking the exam was on this day. And now all of a sudden, when we're like 1 or 2 weeks away from taking the test, you're now saying that you changed the date. If you had told us originally, I would have planned my little brother's trip differently for how the exams were going to take place. I would have changed my plans with my brother. I would have had him come in later, but he's going to be here. He's in high school. I can't just leave him home alone. She's just like, no, I'm sorry. Like, there's nothing I can do. And so, like, I think because I talked back to her and I fought back with her, she got angry. And so that was like around our last team project. And I asked everybody, and what made me so frustrated was the way that nobody in my team gave any Fs about my grade. We had a team project. I did a crap ton of work for that team project. I worked my booty off for that team project. Everybody got an A, and I was the only one that got a B-. And so I asked my other teammates, they're like, well, I got an A. I'm like, is there any way that you can talk with me to the teacher? And because like I should have gotten an A too. And they're like, well, I got an A. I don't want to affect it. And there was 3 other Koreans, and I'm not blaming Koreans, but sometimes some people in societies, a little more often in Korea than I'd like it to be, are very selfish and only think about themselves. And nobody in my group, not a single one of them, wanted to confront the teacher about the unfair grading because they all got a fair grade, but I was the only one who didn't get a fair grade because I fought back with her. And I was so angry at that. And then when we got her final grades, I ended up getting like a C in her class, which is basically failing in Korea. And I was furious. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I'm like, and I went and I asked for like the records of my grades. And there was another person who also fought with her about the same situation because she had made plans to leave the country. So she wasn't even going to be in the country at the time. And she had to go, and she spent a lot of money to change her flights and everything because the teacher gave us a different day for what was supposed to be our final exams. And we both went to like above her head to go talk about the situation. And apparently it wasn't the first time that students were complaining about her. We were the first ones that actually stayed in Korea to complain because the biggest thing about her, I would have told her to change the original day of the exam, was un-American. She has, no, seriously, Tony, it's such BS, okay? I mean, I see it as a society norm for us because we can argue with the higher ups. Hold on, give it a second. Let me know what color star you want, boo. Give it a second. There it goes. Let me know what color star you'd like, boo. I'll put it in my star jar. So let me know what color star you'd like. But so that was like the big thing, is just like I was so angry about it. And so another student was also angry about it. And so we ended up going above her head, and we went to go look at the grades. And apparently there were a bunch of people who had 100% on participation. And I was like, I call BS on that. And they're like, why? I'm like, we're taking this higher up than you. And like the girl was like, they're not doing anything. I think we need to take this to the dean. I'm like, yes, then let's take it to the freaking dean. Because I know there was one class I was in. By the way, I forgot to mention this. This freaking woman, guys. Oh, I'm so passionate about this. This freaking woman canceled classes so many times. And then she would schedule a makeup class for a time that wasn't our class time. And so she would give us participation grades for going to the makeup classes. Now, participation in Korea, yes, she was constantly canceling class and doing makeup days. And so I have the sushi recipe. If this is not the sushi recipe, I can do sushi next. So I know for a fact that the participation grade does not matter about how much you talk in class. The participation grade is counted towards you doing your homework and you arriving to class. That's literally what the participation grades are most of the time in Korea. And so I turned in all my homework, and I should have had a higher participation grade than the other students because there was one makeup class that I was the only person who came to that makeup class. I canceled on one of my jobs because I was working 3 to 4 jobs at the time. I had to call out of one of my jobs so that I could go to this makeup class. And I was the only student who went to that makeup class. She just sucks as a teacher. She was also a temporary. She was a temp at the school. And she didn't, I think we ended up getting her fired. But, which honestly thankful for her because it was so frustrating. It was so frustrating. She just did not care about anything. And so the way that they showed the participation grades, they're like, you are not allowed to see the actual people's name because of because a temp or an adjunct, I don't know. I know she was temporarily employed there. She wasn't a permanent teacher. So the big thing too, does it go to your storage when it's full? You have to go put it in your storage. But I have a storage thing. You could put it in over on my plot. But like the biggest thing is I was able to look at all of the grades, but I wasn't able to see the names, and none of them had a perfect score on participation. That was like the biggest thing is there was not a perfect score on participation for anybody. And I'm like, I know for a fact that I should have had a perfect score on participation because I was never late to any homework and I went to every class, and there was one class that everybody missed except for me. So she is not grading fairly. And they're like, unfortunately, because she's a teacher, she gets the final say. And there's nothing we can do about your grade. And so because of her, my GPA was lowered, even though I worked my freaking butt off that whole entire semester. She liked me. She liked me until I fought her about the final exams. And once I fought her about the final exams, she no longer liked me and she dropped my grade. I would have baked a chocolate ice cake, a chocolate cream filled cake, laced with laxatives. No, you gotta do, what was the movie? It's the movie about like back when, I can't remember the actress's name. She basically gives her like a chocolate pie and she's like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna swear. Eat my shit. The Help. Yes. Yes. I should have done that. I should have done that. I should have done that. That's what I should have done. Oh my gosh. it still makes me so angry because I worked so hard in that class just to get a really, really poor score because I had one disagreement with the teacher. And then there was nothing that they could do about it. They could, even though we went all the way to the top, never once did they tell us that even if we were to get her in trouble, that's it. Like, they literally are just like, good, I'm sorry that you got a bad grade, but there's nothing we can do about it. Tony, if you have a color that you like, I don't know if you said it. If you have a color that you like, let me know so I can throw your star in the jar of stars. What? I went to a $251,620 into debt after undergrad. Yeah, it's expensive. School is expensive. Yeah, it does. I mean, I had that meeting with the education department, but I also had another issue in the other departments. How do you find cooking parties? You can go into the Palia. Palia has their own Discord that they post a lot. I'll go with purple if you have it. Got it. Let me check. I actually need to make more because we're running low on stars now. Found a purple one. All right. It's pastel, so you're not going to be able to see it very well, but it is purple. Thank you. But it was so frustrating. Like, there was quite a few things that would happen at my university when in Korea that just kind of sucked. And there was a lot that I just couldn't do with it. Our Palia party website. Oh, Palia party website for parties as well. I just know, or you can just go look on websites that like Twitchies, like the Purple app. Go on there, see who's live playing Palia. A lot of times they have cooking parties, and a lot of times they'll invite like anyone to join those cooking parties. And that's always a really easy way to do cooking parties too. But I think it was like all of these little things that would happen while I was in university in Korea. It sucked. It just sucked that it was so unfair sometimes. But I mean, the good thing is I never actually had to use my degree or anything, so the lower grade didn't really matter. It was also a similar situation where I ended up like quitting my Japanese class. I had a Japanese class that I ended up quitting halfway through the semester. I just stopped going and I just took a failing grade because the teacher was so rude and was constantly calling me out in front of the whole class and completely embarrassing me. And I wish I had gone above his head as well, but this was a class that was in Korean and I just didn't have anybody who was allying behind me. Like with the other teacher, I had another foreigner who was allying behind me. The only other foreigners in the class were Chinese, and I couldn't talk to them because they could barely speak Korean. They just knew enough to like read Korean. They couldn't actually like communicate with people. So, which was very common. Like the best graded people in my language study classes were the Chinese students. But then when you tried to talk to them in Korean, they couldn't speak Korean. And I thought that was so weird. They're just really good at memorizing things. So, my professor told me that because of that I would fail out of the graduate. Wait, so in my master's program, I was pulled into a meeting with the social work department about my internship. This one person, I didn't bend over to kiss their ash, had told my professors that I was kicked out of my internship and that I would fail out of graduate school. That's awful too, because like if you get kicked out of the internship, like if you don't have a head professor, then you literally can't graduate, which I think is so dumb. But then that's actually a huge problem in Korea, especially in majors that are very male dominated, because a lot of the head professors that take on students, they sometimes are kind of pervy and they will take on female students and then they will do inappropriate things to female students. And then the female students can't really report them because if that teacher gets fired, then they're going to have to start from scratch. And not only them, but everybody that was under them will have to go and start from scratch with their graduate program. And so I knew of a person who said that at my university, they were in the pharmacy department, and there was one professor who did that, who he would purposely take young girls, and like all the girls who were there knew it. And then he would constantly, the thing is in Korea, and I'm not saying this is every professor, okay? This is not the norm for Korea, okay? This is not normal for Korea. There's a lot of amazing professors out there. I have some amazing professors that I absolutely love, specifically the ones I had in my literature classes, okay? I'm not saying every Korean professor is like this. This is just examples that I know. So it was an older man, and he would constantly pick the youngest of the girls that came in for their first years of graduate school. So you have to have a professor for your thesis. And in Korean society, it's very normal to go out with your workplace or in this case, like professional situations like graduate school, and your professor say, let's go out drinking. And you kind of have to say yes. You have no choice but to say yes, because if you say no, then you will have disadvantages in the future. And you don't want that. So basically, he would take them, he would bring them out to go drinking, and then he would get handsy with the girls. And it was just like, it was kind of like a situation where when he would leave, the girl, like the new girl, she had told me a story about one of the new girls was crying because he was like touching her. And when he left, she was crying and they kind of hugged her, and it's like, he's done it to all of us too. But it's like, if you go and report him, he gets fired from his job, right? If he gets fired from his job, the people who are going to graduate that year, had to find a new professor to help them with their thesis, and they can't use what they did with that professor, so they have to completely start over, which means they have to delay their graduation. That's just how it works. I hope karma catches up with that dude, because that's disgusting that he did that. So you knew, like, the new girl obviously didn't want to report because she knew that some of the seniors that are in her group were literally about to graduate, and she would be affecting when they could graduate. And so she didn't want to do that. So all of them just kind of sucked it up so that the other ones could graduate. And they're like, it's just a couple of years, and then we never have to see him again, is basically the situation. Yeah, it's really sad how it happens in Korea. I know that similar situations, it's not just a Korea thing. Like, this is a similar situation that happens abroad as well. So, doesn't matter. Burn the foundation down and rebuild. It's just really, really hard when some people are on, like, I would feel in a pretty similar situation in that case, where I'm just like, if I say something, this is going to add another year or two on to this person's future. They're not going to graduate now. They're going to have to graduate in another year or two. And so that means they're going to be another year or two behind where they wanted to be in life because I reported this teacher. So, like, I understand you should report him. 100% you should report him. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. But I understand why some of these women wouldn't report. If I were in their shoes, I would feel complicated about it. I would definitely feel conflicted about reporting or not reporting. If you're ever in the situation, report, doesn't matter. I'm just saying that I understand where they're coming from. So I remember I couldn't do my undergraduate project, and I couldn't do my med school project either because of the men. They used to take all of us young women and made us wear short skirts or dresses without shorts because it was unprofessional. A frick? That's crazy. Too disgusting, and that system is absolutely ridiculous. I agree. Are you able to request tomatoes so I can refill? Oh, yeah. I'll request tomatoes. Did it. If you can't report stab, I don't know if I would go that far. Stab a gun on the balls. I don't know about that, but yeah, definitely if you're in a situation, you got to think about yourself over other people. And so don't stand behind, report. Try not to stab. I don't recommend stabbing. You did not hear, don't be like, why did you stab this person? Oh, well, Becky B told me to do it. No, I didn't. A second at the hand. Wait. Okay. The hand back as earrings. What? Oh my gosh. And 20 of my classmates and a graduate got like badly by the men, not the F word, but oh dang. That's insane. We told them to officer, Becky told me. No, I did not. I literally did not. You take things to the police, guys, if something like this happens to you. You can't do it yourself. Think of who's coming behind you to help them. Yeah, it happened to me. Exactly. Which is why the Me Too movement was something that really took Korea by storm, because there was a lot of cases similar to this in other universities that people stepped out and they actually, like, they got the courage to say, like, me too, this professor did crap to me. And there was a lot of people who got fired from positions because of the Me Too movement that hit Korea. But then there was a lot of times, there was like something that happened in a women's university, and at first they didn't fire the professor that did something to a woman in a woman's university. And everyone like rioted about it. Like, they were so furious. The girls at the school were so angry because it's like, this is an all women's university. They specifically went to an all women's university for the safety of going to an all women's university. And then something like this happens because of a professor. And then when you guys find out that the professor did something to a student, you don't even fire them. That's just ridiculous. I think he eventually did get fired, thankfully. But like, crazy. Hey, anything, because if they got fired, then we all had to redo all of our things again. Yeah, that's the worst part. I said, have you heard of things hat pins being banned because they are used as a defensive item? I didn't know that. What's a hat pin? Is it just a pin that you put on your hat? Women, we got angry and tired of it. It's ridiculous. Sometimes the inequality of women to men it's a lot, but I mean, I feel like if we get too far into this conversation, it gets political, but as a whole, I feel like in the world, it's getting better. It could be better. It could be so much better than it is, but I mean, if we really think back to the way that women have been oppressed to how that is now, we have come a long way. Are we done? No. But we have definitely come a long way as people living on this earth to get more equality for women than we have in the past. So I am thankful that it's at least moving forward in a positive direction, specifically since I have a daughter and I would hope to... What is that? Wait, what the heck? Wait, what the heck? I got two achievements. What? Okay, thank you guys for getting me achievements today. Holy crap. Can we do cake again? Yeah. Look what you experienced by streaming and that unnecessary comment. I mean, yeah. We were working on a collab project and it was like a 300 pages long, and the 20 classmates got invited over to dinner and they couldn't say no because the teacher would continue to do it. But yeah, that's ridiculous. I'll tell you, but my friend asked me to give him a wake-up call this morning so he can be productive, and he was not pleased that I actually did it. I know he'll be grateful later, but it was funny. Oh my gosh, I love doing that to people. But they're like, can you please do this for me? I'm like, yeah, I got you. And then you do it, and they're like, why did you do that? And I'm like, because you literally asked me to. A day you needed to use long needles. Your hats on, they were easily 4 to 6 inches long. They were called hat pins. Oh, I mean, if 4 to 6 inches long, that could be a weapon. I could at least see their point of view. And also, Tony agrees. Tonys unite! You have been working on them. Hey, what's your name in Palia? Right there. Right there. It's right there. Becky B. Right there. I have it better than my mom. My daughter is killing it, standing tall at work. We are making a difference. 100%. We are definitely making a difference. Why am I hungry again? I had dinner. I had dinner and I had some chicken for dinner, and then I had cereal before stream, and now I'm still hungry. But that's all I've eaten today. And then the last thing I ate was last night when I ate curry. Whatever time I ate curry yesterday, but I still feel hungry. I know I haven't eaten a lot today, but I shouldn't feel hungry. Like, I just ate before stream. I don't know why I'm always hungry. I'm not pregnant. Don't even think about that. If I was pregnant, I'd feel sick, not hungry. The question, what time is it there? It is currently 1:05 in the morning. Yeah, women with sad guy who oh, I mean, yeah. Parasites? Maybe I'm pregnant with parasites. I feel like I'd be skinnier if I was pregnant with parasites, though. It's 9:05 a.m. for you? Holy crap. I'm going to say maybe another 5 minutes of cooking, and then I'm probably going to call it for today just because I'm really tired. And I do have a couple of things that I need to prepare. So, remember this professor during med school said, you're lucky because otherwise you'll be a... Wow, that's crazy. Insane. Why are you tired? I don't know. Why am I tired? That's crazy. I don't know why I'm tired. I guess I'm weak. Like, I'm waiting on my mom to drop off a care package. Ooh, what's the care package? You pulled 12-hour stream. What? What? Did I do a 12-hour stream? Like, and end it about, like, 12 hours ago? What? I knew I was going to stream today, too. I was just like, I'll stream today. I'm wearing my PJs. I'm going to be really comfortable. And I'm just going to do something simple off the list because I'm like, I don't have the energy to do a gem contest. But I have the energy to sit here and just cook food. So we ended up doing that. You want to take? I heard a rumor about it. Oh, what? What rumor? Wait. You checked Asso. Thank you. And it's a flowery stumpsons. Eat. Oh. Okay. Sounds fun. It was a joke about your 12-hour stream. Oh, okay. Sorry. I see, that's how tired I am and not even catching on. I also need to take a shower. I'm sitting here playing with my hair and being like, this feels greasy. Gotta move over here. Oop. I had to just shut up and say... Right, I was crazy. That's insane. Oh, society sucks sometimes, but... I mean, this is a place where you can be better about it. Like, we can just forget about all of the dumb things that are happening in the world and all the dumb experiences we've ever had and all of the times that you started working at Home Depot and the first day that you were working on the floor and shadowing people that you got sexually harassed when that happened. We can pretend like that didn't happen and we can just sit here and play Palia because that is what makes me happy in the world is forgetting all of the dumb things and just like hanging out and playing Palia. And also ignoring the fact that I don't own a Switch 2, so I can't play the best Pokemon game of all time. We're also going to ignore that. To reset all our projects then, and I was a senior. Yeah, understand. Told him no one. Mommy is a... Oh my gosh, yes. Amen. Yes. A frickin' man. Okay. This is why... Man, sorry, but... No, you're fine. One rumor of me went around in the education major was that I wanted to be a teacher so I could... That's crazy. Shh, nothing to talk about here. Nothing to see. I'm right there with you on the Switch 2. I know. I want to... I just can't... I can't bring myself... I literally can't bring myself to purchase a Switch 2 just for a single... How much is the Pokemon game? The Pika... Who? What? How much is the... I don't remember the name of the game. How much is the game? Because... So not only do I have to buy a $500 Switch... Then I also have to spend another $70 on this game. So I'm almost spending $600 to play one game. The Poketopia? Yes. Poketopia is not in my future. I'm borrowing my son's Switch 2. I have a Switch 1, but I can't. At least not anytime soon. I can't bring myself to purchase another Switch. I literally just can't. Because it just doesn't seem right to purchase another Switch when I barely play it. Yeah, that is a lot of money for one game. Likes to stick it in and break it off. Yeah! Like, that is so expensive. Gaming has to be the most expensive hobby. It really, really, like, when I've talked to people and they're just like, oh, it must be really fun being like a content creator that's just a gamer and like that must be great for you. And I'm like, it's not great because I spend so much money every year on buying new games that come out so that I can be on trend with other people. And it's just so frustrating how much money I have to spend in order to stay like valid, which is why I love Palia, because Palia gives so much free content. Which is why I always have my spurts of going back to Project Zomboid. Because once you buy the game, you could just buy a bunch of mods to make it different. So, like... Oh. My little sibling has a Switch 2 at their dad's. And they can bring it here to our moms. So I'm going to be yoinking that thing. Yeah, do it. Do it. You can buy a Pokemon Z bundle with the Switch 2. But I still have to spend about the same amount of money. And then after that, I still need to pay for that extra game too. Gaming and Legos, every hobby is freaking expensive. Honestly, I don't think I can purchase another Switch. That's the thing is I can't bring myself to purchase a Switch just for one game that I don't even know if I can afford. I'm surprised we're being charged to breathe. I'm surprised I don't have to give Nintendo money every time I say the word Nintendo. Like, okay, I think collecting Pokepal cards are way more expensive. Yeah, my Pokemon card collection is quite expensive, so you haven't used the one we have. That's the thing is I barely use the one that I have, and to go in and validate buying another one I don't know if my husband would be on board with it. I even jump when my sister's husband, my brother, and my 2 sons try. I don't know their intentions. Yeah, but there's a new Pokemon generation coming out in 20... Oh, it doesn't... I thought it was coming out in 2026. It's coming out in 2027? So technically you're investing in your future? Dang, there's new boxes being released this month. That... Sell the old one? But, like, right now, if I sell this one, hold on, let me go and look how much a Switch 1 would be if I just sold it, like, on the Facebook market. Hold on, let me see how much I would even get for this Switch. Nintendo Switch. I can get, like, 2... Okay, so let me clarify this for how much the Switch 2 costs. The Switch 2 in Korean won cost about 700,000. I can only get about 200,000 for this Switch right now. Just for the Switch. Maybe about 200,000. I need 700,000 to buy a Switch 2. That's not even like, that's not even half. You only need 500,000, but that's such a lot of money though. That's still so much money. And it's worth quite a decent bit, to be honest, because it's one of the first generations before they made the ones you can't mod. I don't think I have a first generation Switch. I have the second generation Switch right before they made I have an old, it's an old Switch. It's before the OLED one. Sell some duplicate Pokemon cards. I've considered that. I've considered grabbing some of my shiny ones and just trying to sell them. I'm sure an American Korean style Pokemon card would go cray-cray. But the Korean cards are not worth as much as the English cards. Because the Korean cards are actually cheaper than the English cards. So, Pokemon... You said we get 7 packs today. I'm going to do one more. One more. This is my last one I'm doing. And then I'm going to call it for today. Yeah, I didn't do any Pokemon card openings yesterday because I was tired. So, I owe you guys 7 for yesterday. But, yeah, so I have some duplicates. Like, hold on. First off, isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? Everything back here are duplicates. So these are my full art duplicates. I have 3 full art Charmeleons back here. I have full art Squirtle and full art Ivysaur back here. And then these are all my EXs. So I have EX of Charmander, or not Charmander, Charizard. 3 EXs of Charizard, the same card. 3 EXs of Ekans, I think. 2 of Zapdos. Still my multiple page. I have 2 of Ivysaur. 2 of Gol, whatever his name is. And then all of these, again, all of these are extra EXs that I have. These are all of my extra, like, really, really, really good Pokemon cards. And then again, these are my full arts that I have extra of. You should start getting them graded. It costs money to get them graded. And I think I'd have to send them to the US to get them graded. Please talk me into collecting. Do it. Okay, I'll talk you into it. Everyone's leaving my plot, right? Okay. Once everyone leaves my plot, I'm just going to switch over here. Once everyone leaves my plot, I'll head out of the game. Okay. Oh. Someone just got here. But on top of that, I know Like, this is my collection for all of the ones I've been trying to collect of the 151, the remake of 151. Plus, I have some that are Master Ball hollows, because there was the reverse hollows of them. They have Pokeballs. So they have the Pokeball version, and then the rare one, like this one, is a Master Ball version. But I don't know if I'm willing to part with them. So, like, this one's just a regular Pokeball, and then this one's a Master Ball of the reverse hollows. But they only have reverse hollows for 151 in the Korean and Japanese cards. So those ones might go for a pretty penny. And then, like, at the back of the book here are all of my 151 that are full art. Specifically, I have a full art Charizard from 151, which, again, the full art Charizard from 151 is not as expensive as the full art of the Charizard that in the English set, but it's still, like, worth quite a bit in Korea. Sorry, I'm just, like, setting up my camera so I can see everything. Sorry, next time, don't even worry about it. There's a BRG grading in Korea. Is there really? I mean, I guess I could grade some of them. But how much does it cost to grade them? Because it's a pretty penny to grade them. And I'd only grade the ones that I'm willing to part with, too. So, like, oh, I have a gold card here, too. I have a gold Mew card, which I think is a rare card. And then I just have, like, all of my, I have, like, this one. I have double of this one, the Snorlax card. It's here, but then it's also here as well. A TCG app will give you an idea of what you're gonna get. So, do they do it with the Korean cards, too, though? And then, but, like, I have, like, my trainers. I have all of my I guess the crystal-looking EX cards here. I have it all organized. So, these ones here, the ones that look like they're working. They look like they work. And then these ones here are the food-looking ones. They're really cute. I have organization. These are all of my older full art cards here. My older full art cards are here. And then these ones are my shiny cards. These are my shiny. We're just having, like, a show and tell of Pokemon, I'm sorry. These ones are different types of EX. I honestly didn't know where to put them, so they're there. And then these are all just my random full arts that I have. So it's just a bunch of random full art cards that have no category. Here are those. No category for these ones. And then these are not all of my cards. Thank you for the follow, by the way. These are not all of my cards. I just need to know that. This is just one of my folders. This is my most important folder. It's my biggest one. So, and these are just random EX cards. In between One Piece and Pokemon. EX. Lots of EX cards. From different decks. EX. Not sure what to start, Pokemon. So yeah, and then, like, all the ones back here are all my duplicates. That I hold on to the EX duplicates. So, that is just one of mine. I have, like, this one is starting the new deck. This is, like, my normal size. That is a 4x4. And then this is my only big one. I have 3 of these that all have Pokemon cards in them as well. But I think I put all of my full arts in here. Because I want to make sure that they are nice and they're in the pretty folder. So, by the way, again, I will be opening up Pokemon cards. We open up 7 decks of Pokemon cards right now. And we can open up another deck if we get 5 more follows. Or if we get 9 more subs. That's the only way I'll be able to open up 8 decks. But right now, we're going to open up 7 from yesterday. Honestly, I feel like I should give you guys more, but we're going to do 7. That's a lot of Pokemon cards. Put them up there. Those freaking books are heavy, man. I have been trying, okay? We're going to continue to open up these decks because I have still yet to get a full art from these decks, okay? That's 70 cards. No, that is 35 cards because these cards are in 5-card decks. I think these ones only have 5 cards in them. Yeah, these are all 5-card decks. You have the... I do. Yes. I like Pokemon, okay? This is why I'm so upset that I can't play the new Pokemon game. And you have, fully... Yeah, I've opened up so many of these. These are the ones that I got from the father whose son bought them and never opened them and went to university, don't care about Pokemon anymore. So that's where these came from, and they're such a cheap price for them. This one has the very, very expensive Umbreon full art card. That's the one we're hoping to pull from these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I have 7. I have 7 right here. I have Sylveon plushie. Ooh, I like Sylveon too. Sylveon's cute. Squirtle's my favorite. I have 2 Squirtles somewhere in my background. Somewhere here. There's another Squirtle somewhere. Oh, there's one Squirtle there. One Squirtle's there, and then the other Squirtle's down there. But you can't see because my mic's in the way. One of the Squirtles, I'm going to give him sunglasses so he can be a part of the Squirtle squad. I would still play Pokemon Stadium if I could ever find my power cord. I never had a Nintendo 64, unfortunately, so I didn't get to play all those really cool games. You don't even know what your favorite. My all-time favorite was Squirtle. My second favorite is Cubone. I like Cubone. And then probably my third favorite is Mimikyu. I also have a hoodie of Mimikyu. So those are my favorites. I like those Pokemon. But then like this Snorlax plushie here, this one was completely free. Someone was just like, please take this ginormous plushie I don't want. And I'm like, I will take it. Boo. 150% give it to me. Ivysaur is your entire heart. Aww. I got mine in 2000 in middle school graduation. I was going to say, you want to know what I actually am really sad about? I wish I still had my Entei card because I went to go see the Entei movie when I was younger. Free is for me. Exactly. Free is 100% for me. If you're going to give me something free, then I will take it with happy heart. Larry the Snorlax is my favorite. Larry the Snorlax. May have to get a replacement cord. You might have to. Sometimes that happens. All right. First deck. Manifesting a full art. Manifesting a full art. And the boos over on the Tiki-Talkies, if you guys can't see it very well, come over to the Twitchies or the YouTubes. Because I'm focusing on their camera. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, dang. No full art there. 5 right there, no full art. But still, I think these 2 cards. Actually, I think these 4, I don't have these 4 yet. So just 1 is a duplicate, which is nice. That's nice. Okay, there's the first deck. First deck only has 1 duplicate. Next, like when I give you guys, forgot to give you guys plushies today. Crap-a-doodles. We'll do that next week. 1, 2, 3. I love this Pokemon too. 4. 5. Dang. I think these are all duplicates. Maybe this one's not a duplicate. Maybe this one, but I think the rest are duplicates. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to keep going. We're going to get a hit. We're going to get a hit. We got to. I've opened up like at least 20 of these packs now without a single full art is insane. Is actually insane. Ooh, I don't think I have this one yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dang. Okay, I think these 2. These 2 are new cards. These 2 are new cards. We have 4 packs left. 4 packs left, boos. If we get 5 more follows, or if we get 9 more subs, that's a lot of subs. 1. That's a new card. 2. 3. I think that one might be new. I think that one's new. Also, I don't think my mic has been picking me up properly. Okay, I think that one's new. 4. Ooh, I don't have this one. It is a holo, but it's not a full art. It's not a full art, but it is a holo. So that's something. That's something. Definitely something. And I at least have one. Oh, that's so cute. They put another Pokemon underneath it. I think at least 3 or 4 of these are not duplicates. 3 more decks. 3 more decks, Booze. 3 more decks. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. One. Ooh. That one's new. I don't have this one. 1, 2. I think that one's new as well. I love the artwork. 3, 4, 5. I already have a shiny Raichu. I already have this card. So this one is a duplicate. But I got at least 2 new ones. Maybe 3. Maybe 3 new ones. All right, 2 more decks. 2 more decks. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, boo. One, 2, 3, 4, and dang it! Oh my gosh! I'm so disappointed. I was hoping that there'd be so many more full arts in this deck. Did they not have a lot of full arts in the older? Because these are, you can tell that these are older cards because of the border. In the older cards, they have a yellow border, but in the newer card decks, the borders are silver, like this one. I have a new card here. I might be obsessed, okay? These ones, look, this is how you can tell. Let me grab a water type. So this one is an older card because you can see the border is yellow. This one's a newer card because the border is gray. So do the older, old is good. Do the older cards not have as many hits for full arts as the newer cards do? I mean, if that means if we get a full art, we're going to be really excited. Hey, Mr. Stream, darn it. That's okay. Last one. Last one. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think these are all duplicates. All duplicates, man. All right, let's... Oh no, it just opened. What? That's so crazy. What? That was an accident. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Is that EX? Dang it, it's not an EX, but I actually don't think I have this one. So, I mean, that's good. OMG, how did that happen? What? That was not a bad pull. I wish it was a full art. It's been so long since we had a full art. The fact that... Hold on, let me grab all of the cards here. This is how many. I think there might be more. This is about how many that I've opened of the Eevee, I think it's called Eevee Heroes in Korean. This is how many I've opened and still not a full art in here. That's how many I've opened of this one. And there's still not, I've not gotten a single full art in them yet. It's coming. It's got to. Because I have a massive bag of them. Like, I think with this set alone, there's over 100 packs that we bought from this person. And I still don't... What high school kid gets over 100 packs and does not open every single one of them? If it wasn't for you guys, all of these Pokemon cards would have already been opened, okay? One more pack for luck? I can't. These packs are expensive, okay? If one more pack for subs. Middle pack is screaming at me. we'll have to get some subs. It's honestly, if I opened up more packs and then my husband found out how many packs I opened without getting the subs, he'd be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? We made an agreement that you would only open up packs if people gave you subs or follows. So those are the only ways. If you guys want to, we got to get 10 subs every day and then you get an extra pack, or at least 10. Does he partake? He likes Pokemon. He likes Pokemon, but not as much as I do. So it's my birthday. Are you lying to me? Are you lying to me, Queenie? To get you another pack? About yesterday's? These were all yesterday's subs. These were all yesterday's subs. Yes. I was gonna say, all of the ones I opened today were from yesterday's subs and follows. So we didn't, if we get 4 more follows, then we would be able to open up another one, but it's out of my control. It's out of my control. And the only other way to do it is here, but we only have 1 sub here. We need 9, and that's a lot of money. So we'll have to see. Maybe tomorrow we'll be doing Last of Us. We'll be doing a Last of Us stream, so maybe some people will want to join us. Right now, I am going to end the live over on the TikTokies and the YouTubes. You guys want to say a final goodbye to us over on the Twitchies, come on over. But we will see you guys later. And if you are watching on the YouTube, down here below, there should be a recommended video. You should definitely check that out. If not, it's up to you. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one.